What's up, guys? It's your boy Ty, and you already know what's up, man. I'm back with another Ghetto Podcast, man. We finna get lit here. We got a good episode coming for you guys. I know it's been a minute. We supposed to have way more girls here. I know I be trying to keep it more consistent with what I be telling y'all, but as you guys can see, once it gets down to it, you be flaking like a motherfucker, bro. But it's cool, it's just in the nature. You can't knock it, it is what it is. But so what we gonna get into today is our can nice guys finish first?
Wait, what did you say?
Can nice guys finish first?
Finish first.
Finish first, because you know the saying, nice guys finish last. Can nice guys finish first? But before we get into that, you already know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the post notifications so y'all can keep updated when I'm live and y'all can, tune in with us, talk with us and shit. But before we get into the actual topic, let's go ahead and introduce our guests. Feel free to give the people your name.
Okay, well, hi, I'm so glad to be here. I'm Belle. My name is Belen, but everybody calls me Belle.
Belle.
I'm so excited to be here.
Great. What's your age?
I am 23 years old.
23. Highest level of education?
I had 2 years of college. Went to Loyola University.
What do you do for a living?
I'm honestly in the career search. I always want to do too much at once. I don't know what I want to do. I feel like that's just...
I mean, I always say, when it comes to ladies, you really don't need to know what you got to do because a guy can come by, swoop you off your feet, show you the world anytime. So, it is what it is. But relationship status?
I am single.
Single?
Yes.
Okay, girl. Okay. Let's hope that doesn't mean that, you...
She belongs to the streets.
Let's hope that's not the case.
Never,
But,
no.
Let's get to the first question. All right. So... can nice guys finish first? Because, throughout these, I had my last podcast, I was posting clips, and one of the clips I was talking about, cheating and how, 9 times out of 10 a dude's gonna cheat if he had the option to and stuff, and that nice guys always finish last, and to not be a nice guy. And, I had guys under my comments like, the guys like you ruin it for the nice guys.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't say exactly that because they're finishing last, they're a nice guy. Like, I've come across, men who ain't shit. And they'll make sure to finish last.
You said those guys finish last?
Yeah.
The guys who ain't shit?
Yeah. They'll make sure that, me, my girl,
But let me ask you this.
Huh?
The guys who ain't shit, for example, are those the guys that you're actually giving the time of day to? Thank you, baby girl.
Let me see. I mean, yeah, I've come across a lot of shitty ass guys. I can say I've probably haven't picked the best guys for sure.
And I like this. I only say that because, like, when girls say, like, I want a nice guy.
Yeah, and that's why I'm able to actually say what I say out loud.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But what I honestly believe is, like, they say they want a nice guy. But the things that actually attracts them, unfortunately, are the traits within a bad boy. You could say.
Right.
Not necessarily like he's a bad guy, but, it's just traits that is unable to be attractive, And
don't get me wrong, I've had a time where I actually met, like, a really good guy, and he, would make sure I was satisfied and everything, but it's just, with that, too, it's like, even if it's a good guy that I've came across, they don't know what they want either. And half the time, it's like, oh, yeah, like... he puts me first in a sense, and so does the other shitty ass guy. But then if we really get down to that conversation, it's just like, like they get into a whole different like scenario, what they think is going on, and thinking that we on that same page, and then that causes an issue.
I'm glad you actually said that because down the road I got some questions for you that's gonna pertain to around that,
Yeah.
But
okay.
what I want to get into before we get into that, let's lighten it up a little bit. You heard the Moneybag Yo situation with Ari?
Did I heard
when
of,
they say he took the car back. Well, I guess she just didn't make payments or whatever. But there was another situation similar to that. I gotta ask you, after a breakup, should the guy be able to take his gifts back, or is it like mature to take his should the guy take his gifts back, or should you just be able to keep it?
I mean, if you got it like that and you're coming across that money is not the issue, you should not be taking it back. But, if you're a regular person and that car is on your taxes.
Nah.
Take that car back.
You funny as hell.
Shorty was ungrateful. I'll take the car.
That's funny. Okay, that's fair. Because I believe, like if you give a girl a gift, for example,
But
you shouldn't take it
if
back.
If it's like jewelry or like clothes.
But like a car though, I don't know.
Car,
I'm gonna have to repo that motherfucker. You got me fucked up.
Look, it's a car. Like,
Right.
I mean, unless it was a car that they bought off of somebody, I don't think they should be taking it back. But if you got it at like the shop,
right,
at some business, take your car back. But I mean, you ain't really lose no money if you pay out of cash. So
right.
Don't take that car back. Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so. Yeah, I'll definitely take the car back, honestly. But like, I don't think you should take gifts back. So it is fair to say you're a pretty attractive girl. Do you have niggas that's in your DMs, Messenger, always hitting you up from time to time?
Yeah.
What's the, if you know it, if you could think of it, what's the craziest way a guy like tried to hit on you?
The craziest guy that tried to hit on me was fuck. I wouldn't say it was actually in my DMs. It was in person. I was out with my girl and we were at this bar and this guy approached me right away. And I could tell he was drunk, of course, but he like was really aggressive. And he was aggressive and he was just like right away like trying to pull me towards him, and I feel like that was like the craziest thing someone could do. Like chill. Exactly. But most parts DMs, it's always like the same shit. Like either an emoji reaction or it's what you doing, what you on. Ain't no one really sliding in my DMs crazy. It's all the same shit they say.
Niggas ain't shit. Okay, so do you believe, because there was on Shade Room, they had posted this this poll, I guess, study that says like, women aren't dating a lot, and it has to do with, guys not becoming or not being, overall attractive, like the new standards of dating. You gotta have money, you gotta have looks, status, all this stuff. So would you say that the modern men became inadequate to date or soft?
I wouldn't say soft, but I would definitely go with the inadequate.
Inadequate?
Because,
why do you say that?
Because they definitely have this mental of, as well as us, is like a woman only wants me for my money, and that's where occasionally men find their self-worth is in their pocketbook. Whereas women is like, you only want me for my body, and oftentimes we take just self-conscious of pride in how we look. Mm-hmm. And, we all are beautiful, come different sizes and shit. So it's like we are both on that putting up a wall aspect. And I think that's what causes men to not really chase or work on the relationship how, our grandpas used to do for our bloodlines and stuff, like. I'm
glad you say that because, in our grandfathers and our ancestors, it'll be common. They won't talk about it, but it'll be common that, the grandfather will have a whole another family type shit. Like he been promiscuous throughout, like, fucking around and shit. But back in the days, the grandmother, not only did they know, but they worked through it because it was for the bigger picture. Do you think that women are fighting for the bigger picture these days?
No, I think we got lazy. Like, we all, like, even men, we got lazy. Like, modern time, like, we are, like, everyone's so easily accessible now, and that's because, we're able to get on the phone right away with someone.
Facts.
And it's just like no one is like waiting for that. Oh, she finally answered, or oh, they finally responded to my letter. Like, it's not like that. We just are in a rush, and then we're like, okay, this person's not, reciprocating my vibe and my energies.
All right, I'm gonna help you out real quick. You know why? You want to know why? I want to say for guys, for example, why a lot of the times guys want to rush it to okay. Girls always say guys are quick to rush sex, trying to get that out the way. I believe why men do that because they want to see if it's worth it, if the chase is worth it. So they also know that girls give it up for less. So like, say a girl, for example, say you're talking to a girl, you're trying to smash, you're trying to smash, and I've been talking to you for 4 weeks, right? But I know in my head you probably had. Do you ever have a one night stand?
Yes.
Exactly, right? So why would I wait 4 weeks when I know you gave it up for less?
I mean, and that's where the conversation of having an actual conversation comes in, where it's like, what are we doing here? And it's just like, and if we're both in the same concept, it was just a one night stand, and we not, gonna take it any further, then there shouldn't be a question on, oh, that changes her worth now, because it's like, what does that say about the man?
Right. Right. I don't like honestly because I deal with women, so I
Yeah.
understand if you really fuck with a dude, you'll fuck him first night type shit.
Yeah, that's who.
But
Like, we
but
grown. Like,
to be real, most men probably will see it as like, oh, this girl, she's probably for the streets, she type shit.
I get what you're saying, but then that's where the double standard comes in, and that's a whole nother conversation.
1 second, sorry, let me just.
No, you're fine. But yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. Oh, you gonna go pretty video?
No, it's live. I was making sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. Sorry, guys, I was just making sure. All right, so but yeah, like I was saying. So how guys think, guys are territorial, so if I'm trying to get on that with you and I know like, shit, she fine and shit, she's saying that she fuck with me, she like me and shit, but Keith that fucked the 2G and like, it only took him like,
So
a smoke session and shit. That's just how guys will see it.
No, I get that, but it's like, if that's your homie or old boy, your brother, whoever you grew up with, or you just know him and you just know about shorty, so it's like, that's where the two categories separate there. Like, if that's not someone you like go way back with, and then that's someone that you just acquainted with, it's a completely different situation, because it's like, that's how females go about it too. It's like, damn, if shorty messed with old boy and that didn't go nowhere, like, and then y'all have that conversation, or old boy brushes off like, it don't matter to me. What is so bad about, maybe you'll work out with this person instead of that because it didn't with that person. But if it's someone that
you mean like making him wait and not making the other guy wait, like what it'll work out for this guy but not this guy. What do you mean by that? Like,
no, I'm saying like sometimes two people that are linking and stuff, it doesn't exactly like go about like, oh, I'm really fucking with you, like I want to make it known.
Right.
So maybe you guys get on that page like, oh, it's whatever, like I fuck with you and I fuck with you, and then when someone approaches you, whether it's your homegirl or your homeboy, like, hey, what's to y'all, and then you both are in agreement like there's nothing going on between us for real, and then I don't think there's anything wrong with, okay, let me start seeing what's to this person that I'm finding interest in.
Okay.
Of course, you have to have a conversation though. If like, I wasn't in love with that person. Right. We and him didn't live together. We and him didn't have this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was very short period. Like I said, like a 3-month, 6-month relationship. And then it's been like a year or 2 years and y'all finally be like, someone asks you, like, you be cool if I fuck with that person? They'll be like, yeah, it's whatever. Like, I feel like it should be okay.
Do you think women can handle the truth?
Men?
Women. The truth.
Hell yeah.
You think women can handle the truth?
Hell yeah, we can.
Okay.
Men cannot handle the truth.
Okay, so
men can't.
Okay. Do you? Okay. Well, because I'm sure
Because we stick through it. Like we ride when we want you and we know.
Oh really?
Yeah. We're gonna ride with it.
So say for example, let's role play for a little bit.
Of course, everyone has their breaking point, but.
Of course. So say I was trying to hit on you, right? Because it's gonna get to why guys lie, but say I was trying to hit on you, right? And I know guys hitting on you all the time. Guys been sliding your DMs since you woke up. You've been getting attention since you woke up, pretty much, right? Okay. How would I stand out to you if I'm just a regular smoke?
Regular smoke.
The regular guy, the fucking regular job. I work at Starbucks. I mean, a regular dude.
It's like with women, like if we're calling you, we're FaceTiming you, we're bugging you at all, that's who we want to mess with.
Okay.
And just because there's someone in my messages and they're doing all this extra stuff and you see that they're flirtatious with me, who says I'm entertaining them? They just have my social media. They're nobody. Like, I'm the one letting you be in my face. Okay, like, that's how I see it.
Okay, but the thing is, like, guys care about that stuff. And
I know, they do.
Yeah,
but you know what it is, too, though? It's like, I feel like, okay, I'm not going to put this on blast. Like, sometimes, like, we take satisfaction out of that shit. Like, knowing, like, seeing our man get jealous type shit, we like that. We love that.
No, you toxic ladies, you loving that shit. Thing is, like...
even if you're not toxic, it's just, again, they're going back to that word territorial you said. We just like to see our man, not play about us, But also, it has to be respectful way. Like, you can't go talking to me, calling me crazy, like, bitch, like, if you fucking with him,
and that's why I think...
What?
the answer to the first question about men being soft is for that example. You know, because women,
I see what
women are bored. You know, they don't know how to entertain themselves. So the best
we
entertainment in a relationship is to see their boyfriend, I don't know, feel some type of way about something. Get emotional, get worked up about something so that you can be like,
but you can't stunt that. You like it too when your girl gets emotional over you.
It's one thing being emotional over me. There's another thing talking to another dude trying to get a rise out of me.
So you're
or
saying,
like, you know, talking to people and cause I
okay.
thought that's what you was bringing up. You were saying like you.
I thought you were saying like just because they're DMing me and like I'm not responding, but they still see the DMs.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
I thought that's what you're referring to.
Yeah, I got misunderstood.
I ain't gonna stuff like I haven't done that. Like I've definitely had my toxic phase. I'm gonna say that. Like I've definitely had my fair share of getting a rise out of a guy. Yeah. But that's how I also know though that that's not the love of my life. Because if that's the love of my life, I want to be peaceful. I want to be balanced. Like.
Okay.
That's also something like women know when the guy isn't the one. We know, and we just oftentimes again like you said are bored. Mm-hmm. Or we're too stuck up in
honestly,
this
I don't think that women know what they want.
We do.
But like it's not a bad thing. Mm-hmm. It's not a bad thing. But also to what I was saying about the whole can women handle the truth? The thing is y'all can't. That's why a lot of guys lie. Yeah. You know, a lot of guys will make it seem like, oh, you know, I care about your business. I care, you know, you're so cool. Your conversations, your life experiences. Oh, you traveled this place. Oh, you hung out with these guys. They might say like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like to hear those stories, but they really don't like that shit. They don't like that shit at all.
That's what makes it hard for us to like to take them serious. That's you know, because it's stuff like that. Stuff that they do, like their little hacks of like not really giving a fuck. Like that also oftentimes makes women act like, you know what, fuck them.
That's why I think guys should vocalize what the fuck they don't want in a situation because that's why I say guys finish last because the most likely nice guys are the ones that are gonna be like, you know, she's a free spirit. That's who I got with when I got her and stuff. But the thing is, those traits, those for the streets traits. Is not conducive to a long-term relationship. You're right. You feel me?
But that also goes back to when there's that type of behavior. They haven't put self first. They haven't healed, and that has a lot to do with taking out those toxic behaviors out. As much as you want to be like, it's these niggas out here like they dissing me, they treating me like shit. I'm independent, and it goes back to motherfuckers saying bitches ain't shit, But that again, that's coming from a place where you're not healed, where you have to continuously talk down on the next species that you're attracted to. It goes down to you just not healed. And that's the reality of a lot of situations
these days. I agree. Because, like, that's why I'm doing this podcast so I can teach guys a better way to deal with these females. Because a lot of dudes become about this shit with anger.
And oftentimes, I'm not going to even talk down on men. Like, y'all want to work hard. Y'all know that you want to
be successful.
Build to be successful, like you're saying, and it would be perfect to have a person to do that with you. Because who don't want to grow old with somebody? Like this life is crazy. Like we going in a whole recession right now. Like
you want to know the unfortunate thing about that though? What? It sounds nice building with a woman, but that doesn't work. 9 times out of 10, it really does not work. Cause I mean, modern women. You don't date women like you're not lesbian, nothing. No, I like it's different. It's different on the field. You know, so nowadays women wouldn't even give you a time of day if you don't have the money to do that shit. You know, or even the fucking status. You can't be a regular guy. You got to be somebody that motherfuckers know. Yeah. Type shit. You know. I get what you're saying. So there's a lot of barriers that guys that go over now, and that's why guys are just like fuck it. I'm gonna just try to fuck this girl and get it over with. Yeah. Because I believe. Not a lot of modern women are marriageable, so it's not a lot of like value within taking a lot of these women serious. Yeah. So that's why guys should just take the time to vet a bunch of women. Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, 1 second, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of guys don't take the time to vet their females. A lot of guys just. Jump to the first pussy that they can get because the reality is not a lot of guys that having sex.
I just actually saw this this post. It was just like, I'm always starting a new relationship because I like the treatment in the beginning. And it's just like, men often do that. They like how it's first going, the little honeymoon phase for like the week, maybe if you get the week or the 4 weeks, like you were saying, stretching it. But it's like, they not, how do I say, like,
they're not consistent.
they're not really soul searching. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. They're not really soul searching because oftentimes they don't even know what it is they're looking for because they never seen it.
Okay, so from what you're saying, you sound like you more likely want a traditional man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I could. I to people that know me, they know that I'm very like isolated and I'm very to myself and I don't really be saying much. But what I often do come off as is like, oh, I'm finna fuck with the next motherfucker that treated me right away, because it's just like, I'm not gonna lie, like I do go on dates. I do meet different men. Like I am soul searching because I'm single. I'm soul searching, and I'm definitely looking for that traditional man. Like I grew up seeing my grandparents married for almost 3 decades, or even more. So it's just like that's what's in my mind.
About the Hispanic families, them Latino families, they work that motherfucker out.
My abuelos, but like that, it was beautiful to me. So it's just like I definitely want that, but living in the city, it's like you're not gonna find that, especially with this era that we in. It's like I'm also not having my hopes up for it.
Who do you think created this atmosphere of dating that we're in the middle of?
Man, I don't even
this
know.
Fucked up atmosphere.
The Kardashians. I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's a
we all love the Kardashians.
That's a fair one. That's fair. That's fair. That's funny. The Kardashians.
Okay.
I mean, look. The reality is, like I say, like I'm all for holding accountability both ways, And whenever I expose nature, I don't be like, this is fucked up. These people started it. I'm just saying what it is and how guys can navigate through it. Women started it. And it's one because like the role models like Kim Kardashian, Cardi B, Nicki, like the girls.
It was definitely us being. It's definitely us being, now able to do things.
Boss bitches.
We got to do things freely now. Like we do. We have that more free will. So it's just like, oh, I want to be fully independent. Like,
and if you could break it
ancestors, like.
If you want to break it down even more, the thing is, like, feminism, when they first came, they wanted women to have, equal rights. But after they got equal rights.
Actually, I don't really agree with feminism because that was created.
Yes, ma'am.
That was created, I'm going to say, by the white man to having this standard, that minorities opened up to. And it's just like, I feel like that's definitely separated us. And, you see white families and they're united. They're together. They're raising their children together. There's no confusion.
Asian families.
And as he said.
And the thing is, like, feminism, like, even if you do research, women didn't even want it.
Like, I don't need no man like that type of mentor.
That's all they push.
Fuck that bitch, they all hoes. Like, gee, what?
That's the thing. Like, feminism push females to be more. That's the thing. Feminism push females to be more independent. Mm-hmm. They push them to be like, oh, you don't need a man in the household. You don't need a man.
More isolated. Because there's nothing wrong with being independent. It's causing us to be more isolated, to being okay with being alone. That's what I think feminism does.
But that's the thing. Women aren't meant to be alone.
We're not.
Y'all are people creatures. Like men like things, women like people. Mm-hmm. And when feminism tell you guys, oh, don't be around no men, do your own. Do you want to know the most unhappy demographic in America? It's 30, 40-year-old woman, career driven, 6 figures, no family. But the thing is, that's what a lot of women will strive for. They want to be that
6 figures.
6 figures. Wow. You think money buys you happiness, but the thing is, men and women are different. Men are the ones who find happiness within money and success. Mm-hmm. Women, they don't. They find happiness within family and children. Mm-hmm. When you have a happy family and children, your man got the bills covered, everything covered. That's where you find your true happiness. And when women see each other on the street, grown women, adults. Well, we're adults, but like when we growing up, how we see it,
we still,
type shit. We still we still young, but how the adults used to be. They be like, oh hey, what do your husband do? How's your kids?
You saying that. So I was working at this bridal salon the first time past year, and I was working with predominantly white and Asian women, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pregnant as fuck working there. And I'm not with my baby daddy, so I would actually lie about my baby daddy's career choice because
it sounds better.
Yeah, especially when you're having conversation with women in a different mindset than you. And then you want that tip. Yeah. Having higher conversations with high vibrational women or men too, you have to know what you talk about. Like, because oftentimes we all have this low mindset, and then it's just that we are in the same space of where we are, not together, not united. So it's like these women telling me their husband's architectures, oh, they have a baby already. Some women came in pregnant with their third, second child type shit, getting a dress fitting.
The thing is, like as much as social constructs want to say, like, women just put your careers first. That's not what women should do. I mean, you guys should do whatever you want to do. But what I advise is use your prime years when you're young, attractive, to get the best guy. And when you get the best guy,
when you say that also puts ourselves in predicaments at a young age, and then that takes away from our experiences in life. As much as a man, that is, I can tell, traditional as well. You want your lady to be settled down, but it's just like you both need to go through experience. I've had brides come in that are 19, 20 that are about to get married, and they're literally talking to me in the fitting room like, damn, like, having cold feet in the fitting room talking to me. And it was like that. Like, it wasn't always just like, oh, I'm so excited for my marriage. Like, no, a bitch just had cold feet. Like,
hold on 1 second. Sorry. Okay, actually, you have to get to mine. Okay, good. It's fine. I was gonna say. But yeah, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the last sentence that you were saying? The thing had cut off.
Okay. Yeah, so like, I'm in the fitting room speaking with these women that are having cold feet, and like they weren't ready. And they're 18, 19, right out of high school. There's women that are in a same-sex relationship, and they're literally, I forgot what they call it, but it's like when they run off to go get married. I forgot the word. Eloping. Elope. Yes, they want to elope and stuff. So it's stuff like that.
But the thing is, you wouldn't know why they probably have cold feet, though.
But when you say that, though, when you want your woman, like, is that in the sense of you wanting to mold your lady?
Yes. I believe, honestly.
Why is that a thing like that? That's what irritates the fuck out of me.
Do you not know that? You probably are unaware, but it happened with our old families, our grandparents. That's why it always happened. That's why arranged marriage is the thing. The thing is, I always say, you don't find your wife. You don't be like, oh, you're my wife. No, you mold your wife. Because, especially this culture, there's a lot of fuck shit going on. And why girls are probably like, oh, I don't want nobody to get married. I'm having cold feet. It's because of the culture. It's telling girls to push it back.
So it's funny you bring that arrangement up. So I actually just met this woman, and she knows about my situation, being a single mother, and also she is married with her husband. She has a daughter, and we were just talking about the men in our lives. And she, out of nowhere, she's a woman from another country. So her experiences from America are completely different. And just out of nowhere, like, she just wanted to spit this out to me, like, I'm married to my first cousin, and it's just like an arrangement. No,
wait,
like real life.
Wait.
Yes. So I forgot the tribe she called herself. But so she went to college, got her, degree and everything. She said when she got back from university, her mother asked her, like, are you in love? Have you found your husband yet? She said no. So with her saying that, she's like, I messed up. Like, I had to be arranged to get married. Like, that had.
How old was she when that happened?
I actually didn't ask. I didn't want to keep talking about it because I ain't gonna lie.
Because I was like.
Because I want to, my ghetto ass, now I'm going to come out rude as hell. Like, what?
That nigga got you fucked up, girl. You better leave that nigga.
My mama got me fucked up. What the fuck? She set me up. Like, I would have really, like, because I was like, damn, like, me as a woman that grew up in America, and, like, yeah, my family, I'm Hispanic, but I have never been over there. Like, I am from Chicago, so it's just, like, I've always had free will to do what I wanted to do. So it's just, like, this woman just spitting this out to vent to me, to say that, and she asked me, she was like, do you like being alone? And I'm not going to stunt. I said, I do like being alone, but I would love that genuine person around me.
But that's the thing, though, like.
But arranged,
if you would want somebody to be around you.
She didn't have that choice to be really in love.
That's not true.
She was literally molded, as you're saying. The situations like that.
Well, in different cultures, when they do that stuff, it's for different reasons. And the thing is, the guys knows what's best. You're a male figure in your life, like your father or your brother. They know what's best for you when it comes to dating.
Yeah.
You know, as much as you probably when you leave females to their own devices, they end up picking a bad boy. They end up picking the nigga who ain't shit.
But that's what I feel has to do with your environment.
The dude who looks good and got good sex over the guy who has
working
a good
hard.
ambition. Not that good, not that attractive, but he has something going on for himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you may be attracted to the bad boy, but what's best for you is a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, if you leave female to their own device, they go with the bad boy. That's why arranged marriages is a thing.
Nah,
You know, and that's why they pick who you with. 'Cause if you guys pick, you guys are gonna end up picking some niggas who ain't shit. That's why it's good to always have, you know, brother and father, cousins to actually help with your dating process, because they are the only ones who aren't trying to fuck you, who will give you the best advice because they're not trying to fuck you. You feel me? But let me ask you a question, because should guys ignore a girl's past?
Hell yeah, we gotta ignore y'all's. Like, why do men think like we don't know shit? Like y'all think you guys do things so secretly. Like we know.
Well, let me ask you this though.
A person sees you with us, and then out of the side when we not around you no more, they'll be like, "Why are you fucking with so and so?" Or like they just start telling you our business to us. So it's
so you care about a guy's past?
No, I mean if you come in different, why should I care? But then if you're starting to cause issues, repeating patterns, then I'm gonna care. Like what's to you? Like.
Well,
you okay. Left me alone.
I guess I gotta give you some uncomfortable knowledge.
Okay.
Guys always care about your past. So my best advice: don't fucking tell them. Yeah, don't be hanging out with the nigga like, yeah, girl. Bro, man, I remember I was hanging out with Jaquan and Don and bro, they had some big dicks. Don't fucking tell them no fucking stories like that. Guys don't want to hear that shit. Guys don't fucking like that shit. Yeah, you feel me? I don't talk like that. But yeah, guys don't. Guys. Guys have big investment in your past, you know?
Yeah.
So you may say, you know, you care about his past, but you really don't. You feel me? Girls really don't. Men, know. They care about your past. They figure out you was a hoe. They figure out you was in porn.
What my biggest thing is, like, why are you asking me these questions? Like,
that's
my biggest thing is, like, why?
That's why you have to lie. If they ask you, lie. Because
no, for the most part, yeah.
Guys care about that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I be lying.
There you go.
I don't want to.
There you go.
I don't want to hear what you have to say about nothing. You weren't here. You took too damn long. You just got here.
My advice is, guys really do give a fuck about your past. You know, it can literally be you're walking up to the altar, y'all finna get married. His homeboy slides him a picture, or like
man, y'all bogus as fuck.
Like getting the train ran on you, got two dicks in your hand type shit. Damn. He will literally leave the marriage.
Not the train.
Type shit. he will literally leave the marriage. You feel me? So guys,
I feel like that's different. I definitely don't want to know my man ran a train on nobody. Like I'm not gonna lie, sex is important to me. Like that is where
you said it's not important to you.
No, it is important to me.
Okay.
Hell yeah, it's important to me. I need to know what is entering my body and my soul is healthy for me. And
I'm glad you said that.
I don't want to know you've been swinging your dick. Okay, I don't want to. That shit makes me so unattractive. So and then there's times too. I ain't gonna lie. There was one guy I knew not good for me, but I know he wanted me, and I know it was a weird ass situation, but I knew he was a big ass hoe, and it's just like I also make sure to run around him, like spin his head around for his get back. Cause I ain't gonna lie. There's some bitches that come into your life for karma. I'm not gonna lie. Like you think you'll keep getting away with how you do
okay,
women?
so you saying that? Okay, cause let's be okay.
And two, like a guy
I'm trying to think how I'm gonna ask you.
A guy too that knows a bitch ain't shit, and then like fuck it, like I know you did so and so dirty, like y'all gonna try to just like play him, like bitch, you thought I was gonna take you serious? If a dude
knows about your past, like know you cheated on dudes, they probably gonna just hit you with the fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not gonna take you serious.
And that's their way of acting how we acted, you know.
But the thing is, if a guy is a hoe, promiscuous, unfortunately, women are attracted to that. Women,
because oftentimes that comes with good sex. That's
there you go. But
that's what it is. It comes with the good sex.
Yeah, and they know that. In
but
women's head,
the thing is too, it's like you're not the only one getting that done to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we get weak-minded at.
I mean, I agree. That's definitely where y'all get weak-minded at.
I think so weak-minded. Oh my God, he give the best head.
I think that women.
You know, I've had old girlfriends tell me when they knew I was like in a situation, they knew who my situation was, like knowing that he had good. Make comments to me like, damn, I heard he got, goods, whatever.
Try to do a threesome with y'all.
Yeah, or have a threesome with me, or just try to throw his like, I want to fuck your man. So it's like bitches are shiesty.
We
when
know
it
how
comes
that
to
is.
sex, man.
But
Men too, though. If men know that your girl got good, they gonna try to go behind. That's the thing. You gotta not talk about what good is happening around you, type shit. You know, I feel like that brings chaos.
Okay, but let me ask you something. Because this is gonna be controversial. Do you think? Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna just say it.
Okay.
You know that men like variety. They like multiple women. You know, so they could be with you, but they may not want another woman, right? So if you were with a guy and your friend wanted to fuck him with you, would you do that?
I feel like threesomes or orgies or whatever the fuck you having is a single activity. Like, you got to not be with somebody, in my opinion, because that causes issues. Like, you seen yo man fuck another bitch. Or you seeing, that bitch, you want the love so bad, doing so and so to another woman.
Don't
or
you
a
got
guy.
that? Don't you got the best? Well, why are you worried about it?
Exactly. Men love variety. If men find it easy, they're gonna access it again. So it's like men are kids. Like, you give them a little freedom, they gonna do it. They gonna keep doing it. They gonna keep asking. They like kids.
I thought women can handle the truth.
Not when it comes to sharing your man. When I reference to us knowing the truth of your background, knowing the truth of the type of person you are.
Oh, really? Do you know in
and
male's
at least
nature?
In my experience.
Your experience.
In my
Do you want to know the experience?
Oh.
In male nature?
Okay.
The reality is, as much as you say, you should only be fucking me for the rest of your life, only me. Guys.
I'm saying when you're in a relationship, though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Guys are gonna want variety, regardless. Guys are gonna want to fuck another girl eventually. Rather he says it, rather he watches porn.
Are you ready to understand that women are the same way?
No, they're not.
Yes.
They're not.
Women.
Let me ask you a question.
Women,
if you found your dream guy,
do not tell.
Okay, let me ask you a
question.
question.
Tell you.
Let's say you found build your guy real quick. How tall is he?
My guy, he probably about like 5'8".
5'8"? Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty average. Okay.
5'6".
How tall are you?
6'8". I'm 5'1".
Okay. So
it's like I'm
that's
small.
fair. Income? Do you care about how much you make?
You can't be living with your mama. Like, I don't care if you live in a studio. I don't care if you live in a basement. Like,
okay.
You need
and if
to
you
have
got a
income
studio
that's able to afford your living.
Okay. And if he got a studio, and what if he's okay with just a studio for the rest of his life, like not upgrading? Probably like a one bedroom eventually.
Like,
you say what?
I'm gonna get my own crib then. You can stay there.
No, but like I'm saying, like because I'm trying to ask.
Would I stick around?
Yeah. Cause like girls say like I don't care about the money, I don't care about this stuff.
I would want him. He could keep the property. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be as a kind of bachelor pad, go back to.
No. I mean by like.
But like
if
we gonna have to be living together at some point.
I mean like when y'all in a serious relationship.
Okay.
Your dream guy.
Okay.
The guy that you're willing to spend the rest of your life with.
Okay.
Is he financially stable? Like, yeah, he could for his life, but like, what do you care about? Any extra stuff like trips or fancy dinners or like? Traveling the world.
I feel like that comes with an adult relationship.
Not all of them.
What do you mean not all of them?
Most relationships don't.
A road trip is a trip.
Okay, road trip. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
fine.
Making memories. It's not all about you need to give me designer this, designer that. It's just an aspect of are you willing to make any kind of memories with me?
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like
good.
It's not we need to go to fucking Dubai every year. Like no, like
you'll be surprised, but
I know, but that's where it comes to this conversation again. It's the type of people you be around. Like if you are able to have that type of freedom of babe, like let's just get up and go out, get out of the country and just do it. It's like if that's something y'all can do, then that's what y'all do. Especially this is what too when men present themselves a certain way, like this is how they come and this is how they are. That's how women are gonna continue to perceive you throughout the relationship. So if you're coming at me like, oh, I got this, I got that, I could give you stacks, we could go on trips, you could go on festivals.
Right. You gonna
if this
use
is stuff you are telling me that you gonna do for me, of course I'm gonna expect that. So it's just like it's not women's fault to be, I guess, in a way persuaded or even just in liking of the idea of what it is you're trying to get me. Because man, if a man telling me, you know what, let's go on a boat cruise, and now I'm able to find a babysitter, I'm gonna go. Like, I want to have a good time. That's also me. Like, okay, you want to make memories. But if you would just tell me, like, hey, yo, let's just pull up to, like, movie lot where they be projecting it and shit outside, like I'll be totally down to do that too. It's just how it is the type of man that I'm talking to.
That sounds nice. Honestly, that like, Bellin, like the thing is when I be talking to you ladies, like y'all be giving us some great dreams. You know, it sounds like damn, like if I was with you, it'd be good, right? But the reality is the biggest cause of divorce is money.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And I believe
I agree with that.
Second cause
but
that they may not.
If the conversation is just money, then we're just gonna get back to this. We're gonna break up anyway.
But the thing is, like, but I say that because like women will say what they're down to settle for. You know, they're like, oh, I don't care about the sex. I don't care about the money. I don't care if he's ugly. But then when it comes to divorce, they'll literally be listing those things that they said they didn't care about.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to give guys the best advice.
That's because of spite. That's what it is. It's like, I don't love this person no more. This person did something in that relationship that make us divorce. Like, that's the truth. Like, people get tired of people. And yes, I say I'm traditional, but I also have been single for almost 3 years now. I've been single.
Who do you get like dating advice from? Like, do you have male friends?
I do. I have male friends. I'm not.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yeah, I get a lot of insight. Like, I do.
Oh, you from your male friends?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So it's just like, in the sense too that people that I've met, it's like I'm not close with my actual brother. Like my older brother, like we not close. Like he'll do his own thing. Like we.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Do you think your male friends give you good advice?
Yes, but I don't listen.
Do you think they're trying to smash you though?
No, I've had guys who act like my friend and then they try to fuck. So it's like I've already established who's really just.
Not your gay friends if you have any. I'm talking about straight.
Huh?
Straight friends. Straight male friends. You have straight male friends?
Yes.
And you think they're not trying to fuck you?
No. They have a full-on girlfriend. They'll call me asking advice about Shorty. They'll call me checking up on my son. Like.
So you truly believe that it's strictly platonic?
Platonic, yes. But it's just like I don't go around saying, oh, this is my best friend. This is my best friend. Like, no, that's really just my friend. Like, I don't got no best friend, guy friend type shit. Like, I think that's where it gets too intimate in a sense of, like, you're putting too much of a big label on this guy.
That's interesting, because I have a video for us to watch, to react to.
Ooh.
And I like that ladies always say, you know, I wouldn't, or, you know, my male friend is strictly platonic. He wouldn't even think about fucking me. Because the reality is he's still a man. And men, they're here to create. And you may think that they don't want to fuck, but the reality is, if you give them the opportunity, they'll most definitely fuck you.
Oh, shit.
So, our first video is from, hold on, let me share it. All right, our first video is from this guy. Check out his channel if y'all watching Mike, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. Like his video. He's going to be asking girls to call their guy best friend and say they want to smash. What do you think is going to happen?
I feel like probably majority will be like, where you at? Or like some probably be like, nah, what the fuck? Look, so let's see.
All right, so who am I here with?
Jaden.
Okay, Jaden. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a quick question. Easy question. You got a guy, like a friend that's just a guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you called that guy friend, if like you said that you're trying to be more than friends, he would be down to be more than friends? So can we put it to the test?
Hell.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
go ahead.
all right, so can like you call him, put him on speaker, and then be like, you know what I'm saying, that you trying to be more than friends?
It's Chase, bro.
You said,
Can I do it?
you just said he won't fold. So we finna put Chase to the test.
He just got out of a relationship.
So Chase just got a relationship. She about to call Chase. We about to see if he on some. Yeah, come on, give her. Just be like, you trying to be more than friends. I've been thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
He not gonna answer.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
What you doing?
I'm at work still. What's going on?
You busy right now?
Huh?
You busy?
Sort of, kind of. What's going on?
I've been thinking about you.
What?
Uh-oh.
So what would you think if? Okay, are we friends?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so what if we was like more than friends?
Me?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Ooh.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna come down this weekend.
Okay, bet.
All right, bet.
Yikes.
So he's trying to get right.
He said he's trying to get right. Look, like with
So what's your reaction to that first one? Because I got another one for you.
look, like
What's your
I
reaction?
feel like
I told them, hey mom, I spent 8 years on this
feel
degree,
like-
but I hate it.
Go ahead.
as women, like
Oh God, here we go.
pussy is power. Like that's the reality of it. Like if you giving this guy a presentation of a possible opportunity to hit, they gonna take it. So him saying, yeah, and he just got a relationship. I feel like that was too easy of a target though, personally.
Okay, so but if the thing is like if you have the power, pussy's power,
Yeah.
to say like to your guy friend, all right.
I mean,
All right,
not saying
I'm a little
that
lit
that's
right
for
now.
Anything,
I
but
got done from a podcast. I'm a little lit. I'm drinking a little bit. What you doing? You want to come over real quick? Your girlfriend don't gotta know. You think he coming? Like if he genuine, like say he's literally alone. His girlfriend's not there. Say she's on trip.
Damn.
You think he's sliding? Be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
The thing is, like, I know you want to think like
men move off of instinct. They're not as emotionally wired. That's what it is. Like they're not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna think about her feelings. How am I gonna? I mean, that's if like he's truly faithful. If you have a truly faithful man, which I hope you do, but.
Look, like I
all
always
you
say,
can do is
man,
hope,
guys are
like-
only as faithful. Guys are only as faithful as their options. You know, and do you want an ugly guy? Because I didn't get to go through your whole
I've
bill.
had an ugly guy cheat on me.
But you what?
I've had I have dated a variety of different
Oh,
looking
okay.
men.
Oh,
Not trying to say,
and
like,
you
I
see an
dated
ugly
some-
guy cheat on you, right?
Yeah, I've gave ugly guys a chance.
I like to say,
Made it even though I'm dating this person, and it's just like
the thing is, you know how many niggas got on my ass on my clip on Instagram because I said guys are only faithful as their options, and if they have the option to cheat, they most likely are. Especially if they're not gonna get caught.
I told you.
I had
agree
so
with
many
that.
lying ass simp niggas in
Listen.
in the comments like, oh, I'm a good guy, I would never cheat on. I'm married, I wouldn't cheat. Da 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 da. No, buddy, you just haven't had the option to, and you haven't had the option with a pretty girl. A lot of times, guys aren't fucking like that. In a lot of relationships, guys aren't even fucking their girl. You know, the girl like,
That's
oh, we're not fucking. You got to do that. I'm bored. I'm tired.
See,
My
men be
back
lazy.
hurt.
See, look.
The thing is, like, if guys have the option to, without getting caught, especially, they will definitely cheat on you.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole friendship thing, if they have the option to fuck you, they are definitely gonna fuck you. I don't know. I don't care how much they want to say, oh, we were friends, Bellin. We were friends. We grew up together. They are dying, waiting. They're probably still waiting right now.
Probably. But
For you
yeah,
to be
I
like-
mean, in the sense of I'm giving them the option, they're gonna come through. But it's like if in my head we've never had this conversation, there's no way we're gonna have that even happen because I'm not even presented to you.
So it's not platonic then, because they want to fuck you. It's just that
But then
you
again,
have the
it's like,
control.
I've purely feel in my heart, my one friend does not want to hit because he knows too much about me.
Oh, really?
He does.
Did he have a girlfriend?
He does. He knows, like, personally, like, my guy friend knows
Let me
too
ask
much
you. You know
about
him?
me.
You know him like? You know him really?
And he even knows, like, he's had guy friends that want to, like, talk to me. He tells them, no.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why you think that is?
Because I have not been, I wasn't healed. I wasn't healed at the time. I was out here doing my shit.
No. The reality is he's territorial.
Gee.
Listen,
No.
guys, men are territorial.
No.
If especially. Listen,
I mean,
listen.
just because he said
I
that,
used to
they
play the
still
friend
came-
zone
they
game a
still
long
came
time
and
ago.
talked to me. They
The
still
thing is,
tried to
I used
talk
to
to me, the guy friends.
listen. I used to play the friend
But
zone game a
he
long time
fairly
ago.
warned them she's not really gonna go. He fairly warned them. That's
He's
all.
telling them this shit
Which
so that
he
they don't
was
take the time.
correct.
So they don't take the
But
time
they did
to
though.
talk to
they
you.
still put in that chance.
Of course,
what I'm
because
trying to
niggas
tell
gonna do
you.
what they gonna do regardless. The thing is,
Look, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
man, if you really think that he's gonna sit, okay, you could think that, but I want to put money on it. Money, real money, 100 bones. If you would have called that nigga and he's not, if he's not around his girl, he will definitely try to fuck. He will definitely go, and that's merged.
Okay, man.
You don't think so?
Man, it's whatever. Okay, all I know is if a man have opportunity to fuck, he gonna fuck. But if I have presented
Exactly, but if you don't, but that's the
you're
thing.
not gonna fuck.
You have you are the gatekeeper.
Exactly.
So he
I'm
wants
trying
to
tell
fuck.
you, like, well,
He just knows that he can't, cause you're the one who has to call that shot.
Exactly.
And the thing is, when guys in the friend zone, cause listen, I used to play the friend zone game when I was young, cause I was a little lame and shit. The thing is, the whole friend zone game is just built on bullshit. You know, like I'm cool with you, hoping eventually.
Growing up, like you ain't have like a friend that was of your mother or your father that became your aunt or your uncle just off of like just growing up together, going way back type shit. Like that wasn't a thing for you.
Nah, not necessarily. But I know what you're talking about.
But that's how it was like with me growing up. So it's like that's why I also have it in my head like, it's like I don't have like hella guy friends. I barely have girlfriends, to be honest. Like I literally have one genuine guy friend. So it's just like we already had talked about like our nieces and our nephews gonna be like this and that type shit. Like we've had them type of conversations.
Like Godfather type shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I always say the thing is the only times like those. I honestly believe it's not platonic, but the thing is those times that it actually does work is if you know the girl and you know y'all all friends. So like it's a social barrier within the friend group that will fuck up if y'all would do some shit like that. But the thing is, in reality, men and women can be friends, and we're gonna see in this next video too.
Okay.
Let's make it big screen. Oh shit.
Can you call one of your guy friends and then say that you're trying to be more than friends? We trying to see that if he really your friend. So just call one of them. We go see, but like you say that he just your friend, so we finna see.
This is different. She said this is different.
And then call him and then put him on speaker too. Do you think he gonna fold or you think he gonna be, you know what I'm saying, on some friendship?
What you mean?
Like when you call him and then say that you trying to be more than friends,
like
trying to link and you know what I'm saying, whatever. Do you think he gonna fold? Yeah, he probably gonna fold, but call him though, call him. This shit about to be funny.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to be more than friends.
Uh-oh.
Are you trying to be more than friends with me?
Yeah.
Why you lying?
What do you mean why I'm lying? We talked about it before.
Yo, big.
So no?
I don't know if you for real.
So no?
Bro, I just say I don't know if you for real. You ain't text me all day.
But are you down? But are you down?
Folks, I gotta hear this shit.
But what, I don't know if you for real. Shit, that's what I'm saying.
Yikes.
I am for real. That's why I called you. I was thinking about it.
So you was just thinking about that and just called me?
Mm-hmm.
What you think about it?
This taking too long.
Hey, say that you trying to link tonight.
Yeah, but the thing is, you want to know why he's doing that? You want to know why he's actually saying all the extra buffer shit? Because the thing is, when guys are in the friend zone so long, they don't.
Come up to like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like they know like this girl, she's probably just joking. She's probably testing me, and I don't want to lose the opportunity as a whole to fuck her by jumping on this. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna be like, you playing, man? Who around you, bro? What's going on? But that's the reality.
What if we link though?
Ooh.
When?
Today.
Man,
But you have to drive down here.
Damn.
Hey, he got to drive down there too. Let's see if he says. Oh.
He's on goal. He trying to get right. He trying to get right.
Yep.
Hey, you can't get up.
That nigga on his way right fucking now as we speak.
But then see, that's what also causes it just to be like, not for real with anybody, man.
The thing
Not for real with anybody.
The thing
man.
is, like, okay, like the thing is, man, it sounds bad. The thing is, guys don't really fuck a lot. So the thing is, we already know you're gonna say no if we just be like, "What's up? You trying to fuck?" You're gonna say no.
Yeah.
You know, the best option is
To let shit play out.
either you're gonna be like, "Oh, you're in a relationship," which guys are like, "God damn it, I gotta be in a relationship. Fuck this girl," type shit, which a lot of guys are in only relationship so they can be able to have
You know
sexual
what?
access.
I totally agree with that.
You feel me? Yeah.
But then I don't. Because it's like I've had situations where it's like I'm thinking we're about to start dating, we about to start, taking shit serious, holding it back for like almost a month and two.
And he probably wasn't talking to a lot of girls around.
Yeah, around me type shit. Phone not ringing, nothing. So
You want to know the truth?
Hold on, let me answer this question.
Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you after. I'm gonna tell you after. Go ahead though.
Like the minute we get shit going, you feel me? Like things start changing, things start acting different. You know what's crazy? My uncle recently just told me like, you gotta really give a guy 3 years. 3 years to see what the fuck they want to do because they don't know what they want to do nowadays.
What?
Mhm. He was like, you could be occasionally fucking with them, but you gotta have it in the back of your mind until they are actually putting their foot forward. Like, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that together.
After 3 years.
Within 3 years, if I've had people.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay.
So it's like we're just getting out of high school. Now we're gonna go into college. During them years previously, it's like you're not gonna find no one that's really gonna take you serious. I mean, unless you're that fortunate person to find your high school sweetheart or your college sweetheart. You feel me? But realistically, when you get to your 20s and stuff, that's when you're experiencing life. So it's just like you trying to see how certain motherfuckers act when they're going through shit. Do they act shitty as fuck and bring you down when they're going through it? Or are they gonna, try to keep their head up and be mindful of what else you got going on, not try to involve you in their shit? Or if they're able to actually handle their own. You know what I'm saying? So it takes time to actually know a person. Like, as much as you want to be like, I know that person for a year, I know them. Like, you really don't,
I agree.
People change all the time. Have you heard that saying where, like, men have seen their women change so much? Have you ever heard that saying?
I agree. Like, yeah. I have seen women change a lot, like, complete 360. But the thing is, I wouldn't tell guys to hope for that. Because the thing is, nowadays especially, girls are like, just like, take me how I am. I'm not changing.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yeah.
Molding is
a thing.
Yeah. And the thing is, most girls see that as, what the fuck? You're not finna mold me. I am who I am.
I definitely am like that. Like, you can't mold me. And that's definitely, and I'm not gonna lie, as a woman, like, I definitely bring myself into situations with how I speak to a motherfucker. Like, why, like, you telling me to calm down, you telling me to shut the fuck up, like, or you telling me that I need to act like this, and that makes me feel like, so the person that you met at first, you don't really like them. Why is you trying to change me? That's how I see it. Like, who are you trying to turn me into that you don't have around you? That's how I see it when you trying to mold me. Isn't who I am the reason you are attracted to me? Isn't the conversation that we once had previously, how I originally talked, how now you're trying to tell me don't talk like that, don't act like that, is how I've been acting.
The thing is, what a lot of women don't understand, and it's an uncomfortable truth, when guys actually start putting boundaries on you, like trying to change the way you move a little bit, that's when they actually start caring about you. You feel me? Like, if a guy is just saying, oh, you going to girls' nice house for the 4th time this week still, ooh, okay, girl, go ahead. He don't give a fuck about you. He don't give a fuck about you. He's just hoping that one day you just fucking get the fuck out of his life type shit. But the guy who actually gives a fuck about you is gonna be like, you going to girls? Fuck you going out for? I'm right here. Oh, you want to go with your girls? All right, go to her crib, put some lights on, flash that bitch, and have fun there. You ain't going out. That's when a guy gives a fuck about you. Because the reality is, a lot of women try to. I want to say, bully men into allowing their bullshit. And a lot of guys who don't know female nature, haven't been dealing with females, they think, oh, I don't want to be insecure. No, buddy, you are secure once you start saying you ain't doing this shit. Because if you are able to say you ain't doing this shit and she stops doing that shit, that means you are secure in your relationship. But if she's doing that fuck shit and you're just like, I'm not going to say anything, I don't want her to leave me, that's insecure. Because you know that you can replace her. You know that you can demand excellence out of her, the best out of her. Because the thing is, guys should want the best out of their female. Because if you don't get the best out of her, best believe somebody will.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a way you present things. And it's just like, if you're being aggressive in a sense and you trying to shut me down, I feel my sense, manipulate me or even just talk down on me in the sense of, like, you're not also encouraging me to act better. Of course, we're not going to cooperate.
I understand the thing.
I mean, again, like as I said, women are more emotionally wired, so it's a certain way you need to speak to
I
us.
agree. It's all about like the thing
You can't
is
raise your voice at me without me raising my voice.
like the thing is women.
And that's what men fail to understand. As much as like what you're saying that's when they generally want a woman, it's like then you need to get to her level and how you're presenting that conversation.
But that all goes back
You
to
can't be like, oh, you finna go out with your whole ass friends again. You can't just go in the house and have a little session. Like, no, that's not good. That's what made me look at you crazy. Like, damn, now my friends hoes. Like,
But that's the thing. You're gonna look at him crazy because he isn't a good leader.
exactly.
So you're questioning
So that
him.
doesn't make me want to submit.
Yeah, exactly. But it all that's what I was gonna like mention. The thing is, it's all about who you pick.
And submission, which is
A choice.
also having permission, isn't done silently. Like when you're yelling at somebody, that goes that you're also being silent because you're not actually saying, you're just yelling. You're just making noise. You're silently saying what it is that you really want from your lady in reality.
Don't get me wrong. A lot of guys are lost these days. That's why a lot of girls are be able to run again. That they're doing these. That's why podcasts like mine are a thing.
Yes.
Because girls are winning right now. Females are winning. They're getting bags. They're getting
up at the score?
trips. All types of shit. Sugar daddy, simps, ass niggas is sending them money for no reason. All types of shit. Y'all are winning.
But that's again though too, because everything's so accessible.
Yeah,
Like,
and
everything.
the thing is, men are losing from that. At the end, men are losing, and the guys that y'all actually get with aren't the guys that's actually good for you. The best men I always say the best men for women are average guys. But the thing is, a lot of women would not dumb their standards down for average guy. I had the one girl on my podcast, two podcasts ago. I asked her, because I told her 9 times out of 10, if you men have the options, because the guy she listed out, her builder guy, was above average. Mm-hmm. And I said, okay, do you know that if he's above average, most girls want him, and only do most girls want him, you might have to share him. Mm-hmm. She said no.
That's true. And
I'm saying, okay, if you're not going to share him, that's fine. Are you willing to dumb your standards down, lower it, get a more average guy, make less money? No. So it's like, if you don't want the average guy and you can't deal with the cheating, what are you going to do? And a lot of women just like, fuck it, I'm going to stay single, but then they end up in the unhappy category unknowingly. That's why I say, if you're in a relationship, if you the best, if you're in a relationship, the best thing for the lady to do, find the best guy for you, and accept his flaws, and the flaws that I honestly only advocate for, because that's the main reason why a lot of you women be leaving your relationships, especially the good ones, cheating. Shit is stupid. The main reason why he's cheating because he can't be honest with you. Y'all can't take the truth. Y'all say y'all can handle the truth, all this shit. Y'all can't, because the reality is he wants to fuck another girl. You're just not bringing another girl to him.
Negative. No. What? No, I can't. Ty, I can't let you slide right now.
You're like, wait.
Because really,
What?
bringing another woman.
What the fuck?
It's like
The thing is,
with
guys.
it's just with this time of day, like we all have it in our mind that we need to have a superficial relationship. And to have a superficial relationship, it also goes back to men. To be superficial, you also have to have more than one woman. You also need to have more than one woman of a different race. You know what I'm saying? Men want to plant their seeds. Mm-hmm. And so the races, the better. It's like, yeah, you could have that stay-at-home wife, but then you fucking around. And yeah, that woman might know, or that woman might not know. If that woman fucking knows, it's just like
She's smart.
She's smart. She knows shit is in her name.
There you go.
She knows shit is not ran without her. She knows that the money not going nowhere until she also makes an agreement, because they probably have that shared income coming, and they have bank accounts, they have votes. Like it's bigger than that. So it's just like a bitch coming between that. No.
Stupid.
That's just a bitch.
And I always say, like, if you ladies, like, you guys, especially these days, y'all want this, like, God nigga. Y'all want him to have good sex. And, like, not you. Most girls.
But this is another thing. Like, with men, they tend to neglect the bedroom. And that causes us to get cold. That causes us to act out. I've had a situation where I know
about that. I've been kicking a lot of ladies.
I have came across my dream guy. I have met him. I interacted with him, but there was a lack of, intimacy. There there wasn't
No sex game? Weak sex game?
No, the sex was great. Like, don't get me wrong, the sex was great, but it's like he didn't find it important because, again, he's trying to be respectful. And it's like, yes, be respectful, but it comes to a sense where it's just like, when I say I want it, you can't be like, oh, nah, or I'm busy right now. Like, you have to, even if you only coming for 2-3 minutes and that motherfucker, like, I want to feel it.
But the unfortunate
I want to
truth,
feel that.
the reality
you know
is, like, and that's why I say, like, dating is hard these days because not only do they want you to be tall, attractive, have money, sex game, fucking everything else, you got to have good charisma, all this stuff. The thing is,
but then
you're
again,
gonna be
it's
lucky
like
if you get
a handful
two
that they
out of
want
the
from women as well. Again, it's that whole aspect of them wanting us to be molded. That's a lot.
But that's the thing, though.
That is a
they
lot.
want the guys these days. What I will preach to guys, you should expect the best out of the woman because y'all will expect the best out of us.
Well, yes, and then that's where it comes. If we're not bringing the best to each other, then now it's just like we just wasting each other's time.
But that goes with everything, and that's why I tell guys it goes with acceptance. Her accepting what the fuck you gonna do. Her listening to you. Her like actually being an asset and not a liability, not running up your bill and not actually contributing to your life.
Right.
That's why I teach guys because a lot of girls these days will literally waste your time, waste your money, waste your energy, nothing to return back.
Too, let's talk about men that really homeless in real life. Like
I mean, the thing is, y'all don't want them though.
They will prey on a woman that has that going for themselves.
Oh, okay, but the thing, you want to know the truth though? Women don't date down. Women are
yes, they do.
They do,
women,
but no.
Not often, but they will lower their standards for a guy that
Very
they see
rarely.
potential in.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
That's the fact.
Very rarely
that's
do
why,
women.
That's why women are big to say, "Fuck them, I'm gonna get a bag."
Yeah, but let's check this out. That's where all goes down in a circle, right? And it fucks y'all at the end, right? Women are hypergamous by nature, and it's to save y'all. Y'all are hypergamous for a reason. It's because y'all are a weaker sex, so y'all need to be protected by a stronger sex, which is male, right? But the thing is, women don't naturally date down. If you make $1 million, women are gonna want a man that makes $1 million or more. They're not gonna want somebody who makes $500K, right? And that goes back to like biology. The reason why women date up because they date down, they don't like sharing their resources. There's a saying: a man's money is his money, our money. My money is our money. Your money is your money. Because women, they don't spend money on guys. They don't invest on guys. Not you, but most girls. Most women, they don't invest in their guy.
That's true.
So
that's true.
That's why most, you bring it up.
And then that's where also those women that don't really bring anything to the table, they get looked at more because they can be molded. Whereas the woman that has her shit together is overlooked, put to the side
she can't be molded.
because she can't be molded.
But that's the thing.
Whereas when a man, their ultimate goal is to be successful, they're putting their effort and energy into a bitch that can be molded, but yet she not gonna bring you where you really want to be at in reality.
But the reality is, we don't want you to bring me where I'm gonna be.
But you also want us to, because there's to get to the point now where I'm having your kids and I'm fat and sloppy and the house is a mess. You gonna be bitching.
Well,
you gonna be
that's
complaining.
Why, you always gotta get the best out of your woman. So
that's
the
reality of it. So it's just
the
like,
thing is, you always work on yourself so that your woman does too.
Or not, there's gonna be some type of dissatisfaction. And again, let's go back to the, you know what? I'm finna go fuck with this skinny bitch that ain't got no kids, got her own apartment, and she clean. She
but
got
the
time
thing
for
is,
her
he's gonna fuck her, but he's not gonna commit to her. He just
you never
having sex
know.
with her.
These motherfuckers starting families on the side on accident.
And guys
on purpose.
who often do that shit is because their wife is lacking something crucial. Because the thing is, guys rarely initiate breakups, divorce, none of that shit, because they know they're gonna lose the back end of it. They're gonna lose the money, the house, the kids, all that shit. So guys often don't move like that.
And that's really why there's a really low percent rate on marriage.
And yeah, I know, because guys are getting divorced.
Getting married.
Guys are getting divorced a lot. So they're like, oh, nothing makes these women happy.
So that's why there's this ridiculous shit of you just my baby daddy or my baby mama, or we was just boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's why a lot of fuck shit's going on.
That started fucking like.
That's why a lot of fuck shit's going on. That's why I'm trying to help correct it, because a lot of guys getting these, they get girls pregnant because they don't understand their own right. Women too,
but that goes into the sense of having mommy issues. When a guy acts like that, as much as we would be like, Daddy, no, that's a mommy issue. Your mom, your mother did not present that type of.
I agree, especially in my community. The thing is,
character to you. They didn't bring that type of.
There's not a male figure in the house.
Not, as much as we want to be like the males have a lot to do, it's the mother. What the mother allows in the house is what's gonna occur. Because she, as much as we're like the man is the head of the household, your mother, whether it's a daughter or your son, that is literally your first best friend, your first true love is your mama. Because you're literally inside her stomach. So you with her all the time. So whatever she's showing you is what you're going to take. Oh, this is okay to do. Oh, this is how I'm supposed to move. Whereas, yeah, your man could come in, your father could be here in the aspect of, this is how you take responsibility of the situation. And yeah, they're there maybe for the backbone. But it's just like, it really has to do with the women, and we have a big role to play in this.
Listen, especially in my community, I always say, and motherfuckers be getting on my ass, I don't give a fuck, bro. The thing is, there's not a lot of fathers in the house. There's not a lot of male figures teach men to be men. A lot of niggas are raised up to be bitches. And like, she hear me when I be going my rants all the time at the crib. The thing is, a lot of niggas are fucking soft. A lot of niggas don't know how to control their emotions. A lot of niggas don't know how to control
because they're raised by women.
They're raised by women. I always say, unfortunately,
like everywhere with their emotions.
I always say, unfortunately, women are emotional.
We are.
Women can't raise a man.
We also are emotionally wired to okay, this is why I'm feeling like this, but then it goes again to, damn, I'm having these little bipolar moments.
Right. The thing is, women can't raise a man. Only a man can raise a man. And if a lot of what's going on right now is a lot of niggas who aren't raised by... It has to do with
the daughter, too. It's just like, you need your father to
raise
exactly.
your daughter.
So it's like, you need... As much as you want to say you want both parents, it really has to do with the male figure being there because what the mother is allowing is what's going to happen. And if the mother is allowing a shitty ass guy around you, you're going to expect the shitty ass guy to look for it. You know what I'm saying? Whether if your mama in a whole same-sex relationship, you're going to keep looking for that bullshit. So
she's spitting fucking facts. Keep going.
Like this is the reality of it. Like, we not gonna find our answers dealing with the same bullshit we used to. That's really what it is. I don't know.
The thing is, like, you spitting hella facts. We gotta give you a. The reality is, what we see out here, especially with the men. Just think about this, because I always like to think big, right? I think a lot of guys you probably date, a lot of male soft ass niggas who out here weird ass niggas, right?
Yep.
It's because they're fucking raised by women. A lot of them don't have a male figure in their life. Mm-hmm. That's why they're so erratic, mad, always fighting women, abusive, prone to gang violence, all types of shit. Yep. It's because they don't have a male figure in their life to be like...
And they were never taught on how to...
be a man.
How you deal
control your emotions. I always say a father keeps a son out of jail and a daughter off a stripper pole.
That part.
You feel me? Like that's just a fact. A father is crucial to a child's growing up a child's life, because once he a mother's there while he's a baby kid, becoming a little kid. But once he's like 11-year-old, like getting close to high school, when drugs are a thing, when sex is coming more of a thing, and all this fuck shit going on, that's when the male's gonna be there to be like, all right, you think you're gonna fuck around with these games? I'm gonna fuck you up when you get home. Yeah. Shit like that. You feel me? But you got a woman like a mother, unfortunately. It's like you already know you can get away with it for a while because the hips don't hurt, or she's gonna be more lax, all types of shit. So I always say a male figure. She's gonna fold
faster. She's not really gonna be that.
She's not gonna be on your ass. She's not gonna be. She working too. Like single mothers, they're often working a lot. They're very busy. Like
they're not really dealing with their kids.
Fortunately, my father was in my life in a bit. My mom was like, when I got off of school 3 o'clock, my mom was not home until 10 o'clock type shit. You feel me? My mom was working nonstop. But fortunately, she scared me with the real life, like, gangs, all this shit you can happen. You don't want to fuck your life up. And the thing is, I'm glad that she did that, because looking at it now, a lot of people in my shoes, they're either gangs, in jail, or dead. Yeah. You feel me? Because
I felt that, my mother and me, we grew up in like Pilsen and stuff. And
but it's she had area.
Yeah, so and she had at a point where like we lived in Cicero, Illinois, which is like right at the borderline of a little village. And so, but my upbringing was in the Pilsen neighborhood and Little Village neighborhood. I went to grammar school at, Pilsen, and then Little Village, I went to high school. So it's like within my upbringing, she thought that was teaching me a lesson. But in an aspect, it kind of had me going the same footsteps at her. Like, I definitely wasn't open to... I got accepted to Loyola University because by my junior year, we had got this actual college mentor. And she was on our ass about it. But then again, that's because I went to an all-girls Catholic high school that was low income, and any type of help we got was through volunteer work. So we finally got exposed to applications and stuff. Like, we need to start doing this and that. And it wasn't until the end of my junior year where, like, she got on mass, like, you need to do better in my grades. Like, my grades were not shit. Like, I should have flunked freshman year. Like, I went to college. I went to Chicago Bulls College Prep. I did not excel in that school at all. It was just a lot going on for me.
Right.
Back at home, went to Royal High School to try to live with my father. That did not work out. Again, tried to be presented to a male figure, but he had never been in my life, so I didn't get that chance to actually get a relationship. Went back. My mom's answer was, you know what, you finna go where I went. And I wish I had that opportunity to actually be open-minded that there's other shit out here, because the only thing I've ever seen was my people and shit.
Exactly.
So it's just like, I've seen, motherfucking shooting in the parks and shit at Harrison. Like, I've had to walk past Cook County to go to a park for softball games. Like, it's all that shit in the neighborhood. So I've never was like, oh, I'm going to do this and that with my life. Because, again, I love my mother, but I didn't have that woman to make sure to put me on game.
Right,
you know
right.
Of course.
Because,
again, she was a hardworking woman, so she didn't have time to explain. She just assumed I would know better.
Yeah.
But, I've been outside.
I tell you, like, the thing is, like,
a minute.
Like, it's very crucial. Like, I could have been in a bad path too. Same shit, type shit, and I was grateful that my dad, even the small things, the way I talk, like the way I talk is because of him, because I remember we used to be on punishment and shit, right? Mm-hmm. Little story from my past. So we used to like stand on the wall type shit, right?
Yeah.
And he'll call us in a room and he'll be like, Tyshawn, I'll go in there. And I'll be like, what? And he'll punch me right in the chest.
Damn. And
he's like, nah, nigga, you gonna say yes. Yes, like you don't
right,
be like what?
Automatically just popping you.
Yeah. They're like he no worry. Like he's like, come here. Man. I'm like, what happened? Did I get something good?
You know what I hate too? When you just waking up and all of a sudden you just already waking up to some bullshit. Like, they might just wake up, now I'm finna have a shitty ass day at school. That's why I remember being a kid. Like, I'm finna have a shitty ass day.
But that's the thing, like, but I, like, through that discipline, as much as it sucks, like, oh, what the fuck, I'm getting hit. You learn, like, okay, the way you present yourself is important, especially as a man, because you don't, as a man, it's even more crucial because there's no.
They watching you.
Like,
they watching y'all.
We listened to the story. This girl's daughter hit the cop twice. Growing up, she hit the cop twice and shit. I'm thinking, what the fuck? If that was a nigga, he would have been in jail right now. He would have had a felony charge, all types of shit. So guys have it much harder in life, so you have to be your P's and Q's. And if you don't got a father in your life, you got to find a mentor because it's very important.
I actually, my best friend is my mentor. I met her at my first job.
Okay, female. Okay, I was about to say,
female,
like, you talking about the nigga?
Nah, yeah.
Mentoring you to what? You trying to mentor you to them
I met
pants,
her
nigga.
when I was 16. My first job, I worked at Illuminati's, and I love Illuminati's, by the way.
Okay. Is that a clothing place?
It's a restaurant. It's a pizzeria. You never had Illuminati's? Illuminati's. Yeah. Deep dish pizza.
No.
I like the thin crust, but shout out to y'all. But anyway, that's the point. That's where I met my mentor at. She's I believe 4 years older than me, 5. Man, she put me on so much. I love her. But yeah, mentors are important, especially when you don't have that parent role.
Facts. But let's get back to the cause I know y'all probably like, this is a crazy
like
story.
that.
I know we didn't. But look, this is a like I always like that, because the thing about this podcast, I want to drop gems everywhere where you can have a better view on things, because parenting is a very important thing, and I think both parents in the house is very important. It's crucial.
And that has a lot to do with your relationships in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Let me ask you a question. So, we were talking about, guys. You said that a guy should have set the women's past. I always say that women will allow fuckery only because it's not close to them. Now, let me ask you this question. You say you're not that close to your brother, but let's say you have a son or a daughter?
I have a son.
Oh, great. Let's say your son brought home a woman, 4 different baby daddies, and she was a hoe. How? Be real, my nigga. Be real, my nigga. So he comes home. Okay, let's role play. I'm your son. Let's say 18 years. I'm doing good. Like I'm literally finna get into Elon Musk like science program and shit, right? I'm doing good.
Right.
So I come home, right? And you know that this girl, like you see things on Facebook, you seen our pictures, and you already know that she
belongs to the street,
right? Mm-hmm. But I come home with her, right? And I'm like, hey mom, got our 4 kids, coming in, all crazy shit, different fathers. How would you feel? Like first, like just be real. Like I would see that she like.
I'll be mad as fuck. Like, this little girl really had the nerves to come towards my son, who ain't got no kids. and he about to go to college, I would be mad as hell. I would be extremely upset because during them years, with boys, you guys are extremely vulnerable. You guys are like, I'm in love. Oh my God, I want to give her everything. But it's just like, fuck.
Listen
like,
up, nice guy, you fucking dumbasses. Listen, like, nice guys. Oh, I'm a nice
no,
guy.
even the ain't shit ass motherfuckers. There'll be bitches like that come to their life that make them into not being shit. Like, ain't shit man once was a good man. Like, let's be real. They even though they didn't see it, they had a hope at one point and got fucked over.
Hey, that's a good point.
And same shit with a bitch. That term "good girl gone bad." Like, it's the same shit.
That's a good point.
So yeah, if my son, his name is Enzo, by the way, my baby Enzo, if he come home with some female that has 4 kids with different men, like, I'm not saying that what she got going on is like horrific, but it's just like, as my son to put him on game.
No, that's fucking horrific. I mean, I know how you want to be nice. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah,
I don't know
because you don't.
It's horrific, my nigga.
As much as you want to be like, you should have been careful. Situations. I don't know.
You should have been careful.
I can't speak in a situation I ain't never been in, and I know I'm not gonna be in. So it's like, I'm not gonna comment on that shit.
Yeah. Hey guys,
but my son, if you see this when you bigger motherfucker, like,
you see this in the future, nigga.
School. You are
when
going
you grow
to
up,
school.
watch this video, nigga.
Like, make sure you got a bitch with no kids.
I already know, like, on his 15th birthday, she's gonna drop this video to them.
If he in his 20s and he's about done with school, what you want to do is on you, because even if you 18, you're still a child. You still have a childish mentality. So I'm gonna spit game at you. But once you get to a certain age where you realize paying your own bills, you're not living with me. Even if you was living with me and you get your shit together, but it's just like, you in a full adult. You gonna do what you want to do. If you want to be that man to take care of 4 of the motherfuckers' kids, you know what, son?
Man,
I ain't got shit to say.
That nigga is.
But that's your pocket and that's your free time. I don't know what to say to you. But
that nigga, if my son ever did that shit, I'm looking him straight in the face like,
but I'm gonna talk my shit.
Stupid.
Fuck you thought this was? You're not finna cuff this. What the fuck? But I'm glad you said that, because I had brought my cousin on for the first one. She single mother, 3 kids, right?
Fun.
But fortunately, all from the same guy, right? But I asked her, like, okay, let's be real. If your son would have came home with a fucking hoe, multiple baby daddies, multiple kids, how would you feel? She was like, I'll be accepted of this shit. I was just like,
stop the cap.
That's a red flag already. Like,
that's exactly.
Because the bitch, like, in real life, you have 4 baby daddies.
Your son finna be the 5th, nigga.
You cannot be in a relationship. Shorty cannot.
Yep.
It's not commitment material.
See, I'm glad that you think deep with it, because the thing is, if she already got out of 4 relationships, 4 kids, that means that she will consider commitment, but will take it back.
She's not considerate of what motherfucker got going on. She's ignorant as hell about the situation. Like, nah.
Glad. Okay, I got a video we're gonna react to. It's about cheating. And let me ask you this question before we started. Do you think when you get into a new situation, you should cut off all the past situations? Bella, what the fuck? What the fuck, girl? What the fuck? Don't do it, man.
Don't belong to the street.
Don't do it.
A little bit.
All right, okay.
I ain't gonna start. Like, look, like, if I just meet this guy and he's trying to, tell me the moon and the stars, as much as I want to be like, I'm healed, and I still gonna have that back of my mind, like, are you for real?
Always
you capping. That's my main thing. You're gonna be capping on me. So
I
it's
agree.
like, until, again, it goes all back to that conversation.
Okay.
You trying to be my man, I will cut off these motherfuckers. I expect you to cut off your bitches.
I always tell guys, and guys be, even my homie AD, thought I was, listen, I know I said the name, whatever, fuck it. Okay, the thing is, listen, because it's a nickname anyways. The thing is, whenever you start talking to a girl, just having in your back of mind, she's already probably talking to somebody.
Yes, and that's the thing though. Everyone has, I don't want to.
Not everyone, no. Women.
No.
Guys aren't always talking to somebody. You probably think
Men have a roster.
No, because the
Men
guys
have a
you
roster.
talk to and the guys you can see.
No.
Oh, really? You think guys have a roster?
Men have rosters.
The guys that you see though have a roster.
Look, I have a variety of. I have a big friend group. I don't just hang out with one crowd. Like, I know all types of people that come from multiple backgrounds, and it's just like they're quick to be like, I have. Not saying that they see these people every other day, but it's like, if shit were to go left, or if they want to, you know what, maybe I want to give this person a chance or that person a chance, they'll have somebody to call or text or whatever. But it's just like, you can't cut everybody off because you started to talk to somebody and it's going good for a month. Like, especially without that conversation, what's the point? What is the point? Because now we're in confusion, and then if I'll bring that up, I want to go
Right,
together.
and then you cut them off, and then
I want to
and
go
then he
together with
fucking
you,
flies,
and then
he
you tell me,
disappears. I get that.
like I'm finna be blue because I just cut all these motherfuckers.
Don't get me wrong. I understand why women do it. You know, I understand because like the thing is, you fucking around, cut him off, and he on some fuck shit, some bullshit, and now you lost a hoe. I get it.
And then too, like if bitch, you know what I'm saying, this bitch like talking to you, giving the time of day, but then you already know, man. I already know she got, other people, but she knows you got other people in case shit go left. And even though y'all stop talking, you're going to be with the next bitch next week.
That's fair. Okay, let's get into this video. I got shit planned for you. This is going to be interesting. It is, Ghetto Matthew? He's a guy out of Miami. He pretty much interviews people and he has them switch phones. Okay. It's like a loyalty test.
Oh, damn.
I know, right? Damn. We're going to see how this goes.
Talking shit about you in our bed.
Bro, it's going to be scary. All right, guys. If you're watching, make sure you like and subscribe to Ghetto Matthew. He got some fire content, so just check his shit out. And, we always support people that we react to. Let's get to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
Something like that. Okay, what? Y'all just fucking...
We just started, so I don't really know, bro.
How long y'all, been doing this something like that?
About a month or two,
About
month and a half.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all enjoying it?
Yes.
Yes. Y'all trust each other?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to do a little quick loyalty test to see if y'all really trust each other. We're going to switch phones for 60 seconds. That's cool?
Ain't shit in here, bro, so...
Ain't shit in here?
Yeah.
Alright, you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Alright, so play rock, paper, scissors real quick. Wait, what the fuck? Hold up. Minus points, my nigga. What is this?
Why?
Hey, yo. You like the women? Hey, fuck it. You like that?
I do.
Y'all had a thumb before?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Not yet?
Not yet.
You would though, right?
I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
Yo, she did it! Who going first? Play rock, paper, scissors.
I don't care, bro. I'll go first.
She going first. Just because you said that. Let's do it. You ain't never been here?
I don't need to, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, facts. Y'all just y'all be vibing.
Chilling.
Okay. Whoa. Is this a home button?
Oh my God.
No. I'm playing. Alright. Who's he?
It's just a girl.
Okay, some girl. Okay. Who's Jamie?
Uh-oh.
That's a lot of business. That's a lot of...
Man.
She belongs to the streets.
Oh, my God. Wait. Oh, goddamn fucking ad. I got to mute that bitch real quick. And let's continue.
Okay.
My heart is going crazy right now.
Your heart is going crazy right now?
Yeah.
Nervous?
A little.
Why are you nervous?
I've been around the block, I guess.
Oh, bro.
What? Yo,
Bro.
oh my God.
Bro.
Like his block? Or another block? Which one?
You been around the what?
Been around the block, I guess.
She said she's been around the block.
Well, I don't know, I can't really be mad at that, bro.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
I'm a nigga. If somebody's moving like a nigga, I can't be mad. I'd be a hypocrite, bro.
Then what's the point of having a relationship?
They just said they don't know what's going on.
Man, okay.
They just said they don't know what's going on.
Before I get your thoughts, did you notice her reaction when he said that fucking lame ass, simp ass, bitch ass shit? Let me play it back a little bit.
I didn't pay attention. I was looking at him.
Take it.
Then what's the point of having...
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
I'm a nigga. If somebody's moving like a nigga, I can't be mad. I'd be a hypocrite, bro.
Then what's the point of having a relationship?
Hypocrite, bro.
Then what's the point of...
I'm a nigga. If somebody's moving like a nigga, I can't be mad. I'd be a hypocrite, bro.
Then what's the point of having...
She did say what? She
like-
didn't expect that reaction.
She is like,
She
wait,
didn't.
what?
She did not expect that reaction.
So let me ask you this question before I get your reaction. Do you think that she respects that man?
No.
No? Yeah, I think that was fair. Okay, what's your reaction to the video though? Man, oh my God.
Damn.
You can already tell he probably got a soft ass father, or he ain't got one. But go ahead.
Damn. You don't got one. No, but
How would you feel if that
I
was
feel
your
like
son?
they were.
First, let's see. How would you feel if that was your son? And then
I
let me
feel
get
like
your
I
reaction.
did a bad job. I feel like I did a bad job.
Mm-hmm.
Especially him being said like he's capable of interacting with this type of person. You know what I'm saying? As you know how they'll be like, oh, I'm disappointed in you. You hanging out with the wrong crowd. But it's just like,
I'm disappointed in you. You
like,
fucking fucking around
damn,
with a hoe, nigga.
You fucking that. Gee, out of bitches.
Yeah.
Like, I'll definitely be disappointed. Like, you know, because this is an aspect of I expected you to at least have respect yourself and respect the person you fucking with. Like, because it goes down to I raised you. You were brought up with a woman.
She like, nigga, you got me fucked up, nigga. She like, got me fucked up, nigga.
Decided to fuck out shorty.
Hell
that
no.
is quick to be like, oh yeah, I'm
like I'm for the streets.
Person. Yeah.
I be running around the block,
chest
bro.
out, acting like you. Like, nah, bro, you letting some bitch dominate you. Like, that's how I see it.
And I like to say that because, and I'm glad you said that because do you think, I was going to ask you, do you think men want men? Because this guy is saying that.
I feel like there's gay activity out here.
And
Let's
like,
be real.
I agree. I agree. The
Okay.
thing is, like, a lot of guys, like, try to not be insecure by allowing that fuck shit. But the reality is, you just making yourself look way less respectable. Like, no honorable man will sit there and allow the girl to be for the fucking streets.
Facts.
Like,
because then that goes back to then you for the streets too. Y'all both for the streets.
And the thing is,
and that goes back to y'all wasting each other's time. Y'all wasting each other's experience.
Yeah, Amel's last name and his respect is all the niggas got. Like, women got the looks, all this stuff to back it up.
I ain't gonna cap. My son has my last name. I can't.
Hey, that would have been even worse on you.
It is. It sucks.
That would have been worse on you because it's like, wow, and you just allowing that shit.
If I got married to that type of person, that's on my name. My son has my last name. I ain't playing with that shit. And then I'm also go back to we not married. You not my son can't have your last name. We don't really go together like that for real. So he's not gonna have that person's last name.
I'm glad you said that.
I find that shit weird when y'all on bad terms or even under that. You know what? We not really gonna raise a child together and we just gonna raise them separate households. And I find that weird when women actually name their child after the person that they were fathers of their child. Cause it's just like, for what? Like, why are you gonna let that person bloodline of name go on when it's just like when women we have we might be the last girl and it's just like the only child and it's just like why can't we have our name be carried on?
Well, I mean, hey, shout out to the people who's actually watching. I see the comments and shit. The where it ultimately goes down to the thing is, a lot of guys honestly don't respect themselves, man. Like, man, like you'd be surprised. She wasn't even that attractive.
She wasn't
below average. I'm
was
trying
not
to be
cute.
real. Pretty below average.
And I don't want to like this, like looks matter, but like come on, bro. Like if you clean cut, you be with a clean cut person. You know what I'm saying? You want someone to balance you out, like.
Yeah, but that was just an interesting video.
Yeah, that went crazy. I'm not
man,
gonna lie.
like so, like. What are your thoughts as far as like the way she was like confidently saying that? Do you think that's like common? Like the way
yes,
like yeah?
That's common because oftentimes women want to put it out there that we not hurt if you doing some bullshit. We quick to be like, yeah, I did this, or yeah, I'm quick to flaunt somebody hitting me up because just like you're not gonna have that chance to hurt me first. I'm finna put it under your skin first before I know you doing some extra shit, but you just not being honest. But that also goes back to you need to have that conversation. What the fuck is we doing? Facts.
I always tell guys like when you get with a girl, you don't tell her what she's supposed to do. You just tell her what you expect, and from there, if she doesn't reach your expectations, okay, you just lost your ring, sweetheart. And that's how guys should go about it. Because the thing is, women want the ring. They want your last name. And the thing is, it all goes back to the guy that you utmost respect. Like, yeah, you may have gave your kid your last name, but I want to bet $1 million if you were with a guy who was a shit that you love, admire, and respect, you give your kid his last name, and you're also taking his last name.
Yeah.
The thing is,
that's true.
Women want a strong man. And it's unfortunate that there's not a lot of strong men these days. A lot of guys are trying to go with this female narrative of be soft, be caring, be all these things.
Or they're just not respectful. They don't respect anything. That's another thing. They don't respect anything. So it makes it hard for us to respect you.
But the thing is, a lot of guys doing a lot of unrespectable things because, unfortunately, a lot of women not only do they take it, they ask for it. They
Presented
want
as well.
they want niggas to be more emotional. That's the thing. Like women
They do.
Men have to be stoic. Men have to be not emotionless, but control their emotions. You're not supposed to. You fucking bitch. Fuck you. Da da da. That comes from emotion.
Yeah, that also comes. But see, that's where the category of you being raised in the sense of being outside. That's where that comes in. You're not brought up in an actual household to where you can express your emotions. When you brought up outside and you have this mental of, I need to control my feelings, I need to be a hard heart all the time, that doesn't leave room for them to have their hearts open.
The thing is, in the real world, because like a lot of people aren't going to live with their family, they sit there and talk, they're going to be living with their girls.
No, but I'm not saying in the sense of when, you're older, but the upbringing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand
I understand
that. The thing, and that's why, like, your father is important, because men are... Like I said, men can control their emotions.
On how to control your emotions.
Yeah, exactly. They know how to control their emotions. So you telling them stuff,
I can totally agree with that.
They're not gonna be there like, oh my god, why'd you do that? Sit there crying and shit. Like, Dad, why are you crying? I'm trying to confide in you. No, like your mother would sit there and cry. Your father would sit there like, son, all right, this is what the fuck you need to do. You got the bitch pregnant. All right, that's what you need to do. You fucked up. Make sure that's yours. All types of shit. The thing is, a lot of niggas are soft and don't know how to carry themselves. And it's really unfortunate. But it goes to my next question. Because as men got softer, men and women been saying, like, guys, you got to be more emotional. Not you, but a lot of women been saying that shit. I swear to God, you see it out crazily. Do you really want that? Because, like, how I'm trying to phrase it. Because as women wanted a softer man, their requirement for a guy has risen. Now they want a guy who's not only like mentally stable, financially stable. And not only financially stable, tall. Not only tall, dick game on point. Not only dick game on point, socially calibrated. All types of shit. It's a laundry list, right? And I asked, like I told you earlier, the best guy for you is probably the average guy. What would your dream guy be if you were to build him? Like, let's go back to the building thing. Because you say, average height, 5'8".
My dream man, again, I said 5'8", about. Healthy diet.
Race? Oh, okay, like, not fat. That's what you mean?
No, I don't mind a fat man.
You don't mind a fat guy?
I don't mind a fat man. But it's like, you need to...
But, like,
you need
is
to be
there a
healthy.
limit?
I mean, it can't be to the point where it's giving you health problems.
I mean, most fat people got health problems.
No, some people are just more built.
Okay, I feel what you mean.
Bigger built. You know what I'm saying? Their palate is just,
like
not
Rick
their palate,
Ross
but
type,
anyway, type shit. They can't control it. It's just in their bloodline.
Okay.
But it's like I know you need to know you have a healthy diet.
You care about the race at all?
No. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't. Actually, you're funny. I'm sorry.
We got it, guys.
I'm sorry. Any type of.
I was joking. Go ahead.
I just think with like in type of like, I know that they take care of their families too.
There's someone you can relate in culture with, I guess.
Through like, I don't.
So commonly black guys, Hispanics.
I often date like mixed people. Like, it could be Mexican and Puerto Rican, or black and Hispanic, or just black. But like with my cause I'm Guatemalan and Mexican, I don't really come across Guatemalans.
Yeah, not only know one Guatemalan here, and I haven't seen him in forever.
And like with Mexican men, like it's hard to find a modern day Mexican man that isn't so controlling and possessive in a way. Cause when it comes to like mixed men, they have a variety of different cultures and how shit go about. But when it comes to like my people, it's just like. I would love to make your lunch, but you gotta fold your own laundry. Like it's shit like that. Like you gotta be able to cook here and there out the day. Like I also don't. I'm not gonna lie.
I honestly love and respect.
As much as the stereotypes are like it's a stereotype, but oftentimes they're true. Like.
The thing is, I love and respect how Hispanic cultures do their thing.
Hispanics are breeders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're breeders. I am a breeder. Like that's.
I always tell guys, if you fuck a Hispanic girl, you better make sure you wear a condom because one little drop, she's pregnant.
Like
and she's keeping that motherfucker.
I actually thought for a minute I couldn't get pregnant because my ex-man that I was trying with, who had passed away, he was trying for the longest and I couldn't. I couldn't get pregnant
Really?
by him. I couldn't.
Shit, everybody I grew up with, like the first motherfucker was pregnant.
So I thought I
was it
couldn't get
Hispanic
pregnant,
lady?
bro.
I'm
So
like,
I'm cool out here.
damn. And these niggas like they be
Got hit
virgins,
with a
and the first time they
360.
fuck, it's cooked. I'll be like, y'all
Yeah.
motherfuckers are the most fertile
Yeah,
motherfuckers
we
ever,
are fertile,
bro.
but it's
Yo, like what the fuck? Like,
we are fertile. That's the crazy
y'all
part.
better make sure y'all
So that's
strap
why
up.
it's just like, as much as I love my heritage, I didn't grow up like with a traditional household. It was really just my mom, my brother type shit. Like my grandma lived in Texas, my uncle doing his own thing, but I seen here and
I
there.
always say Hispanic culture breeds good families down the road.
For the most part,
and once you
yeah.
come to
But
America,
there is a
it starts
lot-
getting fucked up.
Yeah, when it comes, no, even when you're over there, there's a lot of like my chiste, which is like it's a man's world only. So it's like women don't really have much of a say of how shit go, and as they go, we're easily molded. And I was not brought up by a traditional Hispanic man. You know, my father literally came from the border type shit. I didn't grow up with him. I wasn't molded like that. My mom grew up here in Chicago, and I have her mindset to grind. And it's just like, if you find a good man, you do. If you don't, you don't. Don't let nobody, go over on you, So it's just, I ain't gonna lie, like, I get scared with my men. Like, my Hispanic man kind of scared me because it's like, I don't know which way to go about.
What,
like,
do you want
how is you really
Let me
gonna
ask you a
turn
question.
out?
Let me ask you a
Like,
question. I want to know what you think about this. Are you into that Latinx shit?
The what?
Latinx?
I mean,
Are you like, do you consider yourself like Latinx? Or do you want a man that's be like, if you find a man, do you want him to be like, yeah, I'm Latinx?
That's weird because it's like, what is your heritage? That's all I want to know.
He's
like,
Latinx, girl.
I think that's, and that also goes back to like black folks going like, I'm black or I'm African American type shit. So
Okay,
it's just
yeah.
like, how would you present yourself?
Yeah,
That's
that's
how
a
you
good
want to present
comeback. That's
yourself. That's what it is, But I do find it weird because it's such a modern time
Yeah,
way
that's
to say what the fuck you is.
5
like,
months ago type shit. It's
geez,
like, what do you mean?
Mexican or what? Like, what the fuck?
I'm fucking Latinx. But okay,
But
that's
no, but not to even this. Like, that goes to my people that are like first generation type shit. That's what really when you're Latinx.
I thought, cause like,
that's when you're like.
cause I be reading the
when
comments
you're-
and a lot of shit. Like, it'd be like the old head Mexicans that be like, we don't like that shit,
No, yeah, because they're either from over there or their family migrated from over there type shit. Right. So when motherfuckers say I'm Latinx, like technically I would say I'm Latinx because I am from Chicago type shit.
Okay.
I am from America. Like, that's where it comes into that category when you are first generation, second generation, whatever. Like, you ain't from that border. Like, you are from where you standing, basically. Like,
okay, that's more.
That's what that means.
Okay.
To clarify, I don't.
Cause like they don't want to say Latina or Latino.
Yeah, because
So
X varies
Gender neutral.
in so many, because we come in so many different forms: Cuban, Puerto Rican, Guatemalan,
Okay.
Afro, Latino. It's all types of shit. Girl.
Let me ask you a question. Now, I probably already know what you're gonna say, but in a relationship, when it comes down to a relationship, who do you think is a prize?
What?
I
Rephrase.
got something. In a relationship, who is the prize? The male or the female?
Oh, I think I meant like a type, like from the
Oh no.
The woman.
No.
The woman.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You think so? Mm-hmm. And honestly,
Because if a man is able to find that woman that he wants, he won.
oh really?
Yeah. And it goes back to the woman. Like, we
Let
on
me
that
ask you
same
this
page,
question.
bitch. We won.
Is it more common to find? Because if you want to go by what guys really want, is it harder to find an attractive female, or is it harder to find a nigga who's not gonna be cheating, and attractive, and tall, and money, and ambition?
Fuck, that's a hard question, man. That is a hard
The
question.
thing is, like, like I said, I already knew he was gonna say women. Most women would say women, especially these days. The reality is,
now you know what? I'm gonna rephrase what I said. Definitely, cause a woman can change her ways. Either a woman can change her ways. As long, again, we go back to don't talk about what you used to be doing, back in the day.
don't tell your past and shit.
Don't talk about it. Just leave that shit dead. It's dead. It was in the streets. It died.
yeah. The thing is, like, the reason why
if a woman is able to find a man, not even that fits all the boxes she's looking for, but fit in the aspect of you're stable, and you got common sense,
quality and not gonna fucking
quality over
hurt you,
quantity,
like genuinely
like
hurt
real
you.
shit, like the bitch won. And I ain't gonna lie, I have not found a man where I'm bragging on for real. I have not. Like,
Always, and I'm glad you said that. I always say,
like,
you can always tell. You can always tell if a girl's in a relationship or not by the way she talks to her man. And if she's just can't stop talking about this nigga, she found the right man. She found, like, women win once they find their right dream guy. The guy who's gonna treat them good, who's gonna be honest to them, love them, take care of them. You won. Their business that you're trying to scale up.
And that goes back to the aspect of you don't share that because there's women out here and men who are plotting to take that away from you.
No, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That goes back to the aspect. Because that's
glad
true.
okay,
you gotta share your wins.
Let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth, though. Women are able to share their men. Men are able to share their women. Men are able to share their women are able to share their men. They've been doing it since king days. The thing is,
I feel bad. Man,
it sounds bad. It sounds bad.
Know.
But let me ask you this question:
know.
would you rather be cheated on in silence, or have your man exercise options with you being aware of it?
I'd rather be single.
And that's why a lot of women are, like I said,
single,
unmarried, single,
by themselves, isolated.
Yeah,
making $6K.
The thing is, as much as women like to deny it, like I said, man, it's just a few other options. You're not gonna find a guy who's gonna be honest about that shit, because guys are gonna cheat, whether it's now, whether it's 5 years later, whether it's y'all married, y'all have the thing set, and then he cheats, and you're like, oh my god, you fucked everything up. I know you. It's gonna happen.
Right.
I always tell women,
and
find the best guy.
The more
and
you
just
nag about it too, the more you nag about it, the worse it gets. Like
the more the guy nags about it, or the woman. Oh, the woman nags. Facts.
Yeah, the more it gets, like the more you're bringing up the bitch that he cheated on you with or whatever, it make like it gonna make him want to fuck with her even more. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make him, you know what? I know you still gonna be dealing with me, so I'm gonna keep fucking on you when I want to. That's the only thing that make you happy is my dick, anyways.
The thing is, guys know that. But they really they have a feeling that if they cheat, their woman not gonna leave, right? But also they don't. They have a feeling.
When they cheat, their woman is not gonna leave.
Guys who know the game. Guys that you're attracted to.
Like them real strategic motherfuckers. Like
attractive men. Attractive men.
Okay.
Because the thing is, not a lot of men are attractive. You may think that because the guys that you see that are attractive, but that's only the guys that you see. You walk past about 1,000 niggas a day. You got messages from 1,000 niggas a day.
Facts.
And you only see that one handsome nigga that one day of the week. That's the thing. Not a lot of guys are attractive.
Yeah.
So just know, once you get that attractive guy, if you found it attractive and you're an attractive lady, just know that another attractive lady probably found him attractive. And the thing is, guys are probably going to cheat if you give him the option. If he had the option and he probably, best knowledge, she's not going to find out, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. So just,
But what about them motherfuckers that, like, be doing it and then they don't own up to it? Like
the ones who, what do you mean, like
they be
keep
cheating
it on the wraps?
No, they be cheating. It's out in the open that they was cheating, and they want to keep lying, and then it creates a whole situation where it's like now you got these 2 bitches or 3 bitches beefing over you when you know you the problem.
Well, guys, women can't handle the truth.
But what does that come down to though? The real sense of
like
the
I said, it comes down to him. One, not understanding his value, not understanding that he could tell the girl, I'm going to do this stuff, and if his value is high enough to her, she will allow it. But if your value is low, she's going to be like, oh, nigga, you lucky to be fucking with me. Bye. And that's how most situations are. That's why most guys can't do this shit like that. Because not a lot of women will accept it. I told the last girl who was on the pod, you know, because of her situation with my homie. And I told her, like, would you allow it? Because I told her, to the best knowledge, men are going to do it. And to my best knowledge, niggas are going to do it. You know, because I know him. Yeah. And she said she'd rather be single. She's not allowing that shit. Or she would want to do it too. And I was just like...
And that goes where that tick for tat shit comes in.
It doesn't fucking work. That tick for tat shit does not work.
It makes shit worse.
And the thing is...
It makes shit worse.
I really don't like when women say that shit because... Like I said, men and women are different.
I hate that shit.
Men and women are different. Women don't... When women find a man that they love, because a lot of women haven't experienced that yet. That's why a lot of women can say that bullshit. They haven't experienced that shit yet, so they don't understand. other niggas are invisible. Invisible. Once you find that nigga. You think bitches that fucking with Drake featuring them, you think that they're going down on the totem pole now? You're only dating niggas close to that level now. Like,
but that's look. So okay. Also, real shit. Like from what? Okay, so I have this homie. He live in LA. It's my best friend. And
shout out to LA.
Yeah, he's in LA. He's a gay man. Okay. And he is black. And if you've seen this friend, hi.
I've probably seen this story. I've seen him in your story before, like a long time ago.
Probably. But anyways, so he definitely, has, up the scale on the type of man he's been around. Like, it has to do with, again, your environment that you be in. You need to get away from these low average ass areas and go to them actual. I'm not saying go to a fine dining and get a full course meal. Like, you could just, like he told me, you could just go to a nice ass bar, get a drink, and chill there at the bar. Somebody's gonna approach you within that scale, and that's what it is. And I have not.
Women and gay men probably the only ones that
which
benefit
I want
from that
to do
shit.
that, but I have not.
The thing is, like that works though. That works. The thing is,
that's where you find
different men.
That's where you find men that are in a higher vibration though.
Yeah, I always say.
But also that should come with a price. Money come with a price, and you can't get shit for free. And that's what I've learned.
Once you go up on the totem pole, the thing is you gotta start.
You gotta. There's more work to do for us women.
Yep.
There's
Ladies
more work.
be thinking
well,
if
that's
you get
why
with
again it goes back to we dealing with these bum ass motherfuckers because it's more low maintenance type shit. I don't gotta do too much.
The thing is, women know that too.
Yes,
women know that.
We know.
If you guys get with a nigga who's not average, not no bum ass nigga, like regular nigga, she gonna have to do more. So she's gonna be entertaining you lame niggas until she's like, all right, I'm ready to play this game with the real nigga.
Yep.
So that's why I tell guys, stop being the fucking stepping stool nigga. Stop being that. And be the nigga be the flag.
And
that
just
Mario
be
had to jump
that
on.
guy. Like, be that girl.
Nigga.
Be that guy.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, I tell guys to just lay out flat what you want, what you respect, what you require. If you're not fucking with it, okay. Goodbye.
Like,
That's it.
you literally bring what you are.
But the unfortunate thing is guys operate with a scarcity mindset. Like, not a lot of guys get women. You feel me? It gets to the point with me when I talk to girls, because I be using like dating sites. Whether it's getting girls for the pod or finding girls for threesomes for my girl, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, now that I have the situation I have now, and I done kicked it with a couple of girls, I'm more comfortable when I'm talking to girls. When I'm talking to girls on these sites, and I'm like, "What's up? I'm just trying to kick it, or with my girl or you. Are you cool with that? No, all right, bye." But a lot of guys, and some girls, like our second threesome, a girl was fucking with that. She liked that. I wasn't like, stop talking to me like that, because she was trying to tweak on me, and I'm like, oh, okay, bye then. What the fuck? And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I actually like that you did that shit. But a lot of guys with a scarcity mindset, it's like, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, because I told her.
Yeah, that's where it comes to us testing you.
Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of guys fail.
We gonna test you every day. We gonna test you.
Yep.
We gonna see what the fuck you really talk about. We gonna test the shit out.
Frame is important. Frame.
We gonna test
a female's gonna test your frame every
and
opportunity.
How does when she denied your threesome, she saw you wasn't coming crazy, like bitch, fuck you, and she's like, all right, I could actually fuck with these people and not have no ties afterwards.
Yeah, like when we brought the girl over and shit, she was just like, I was like, so what? Because I was like, I asked a simple question, because like her picture was looking sketchy. I was like, is this bitch even real? So I was like, send me some pictures. I was sketchy. Good. And she was like, why you need to see pictures? I'm like, what the fuck?
Bitch, I don't know if you got a dick or not.
I was like, bitch, it's not even that serious. Like, it's not that serious. But if it's that serious, all right, bye. And she was like, oh no, I'm sorry. And when she came, I asked her, like, why did you tweak? And she said, I'm just used to guys folding and bending and do whatever the fuck I say. And if I say, oh, I ain't like you said that, they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry and shit. And then she knows not to fuck with that guy. And I'm like, see, guys, like, I'm figuring this shit out for y'all. Mm-hmm. The thing is, you need to be you all the time. Don't try to, fuck it, I'll be nice guy to try to get some pussy. No, nigga, you gotta be you. Women respect, man. It's better to get a woman's respect than just get her like her to like you. Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta give her respect. Yeah. Because if you give her respect, that means she will love you.
And you know how some people be like loyalty over love type shit. Like, oftentimes it goes like I 100% agree. Like, in order for me to be loyal to, I need to know you got some type of love for me. Like, you're not gonna backdoor me. You're not gonna send me off. And that goes to horseback. Like, when you love somebody, you're gonna respect them to a certain extent. And it's just like motherfuckers be like, oh, you right away to do this and you not loyal and shit. But it's like, why I'm finna be loyal when you not moving the same way with me? When I don't know you really got love for me because how you've been speaking to me.
Facts. Now let me get to my my next question for the second video, the last video we got for you. So with all you know with the situation with how guys move, you know, the likelihood of cheating with the bitch made niggas out here. Are you willing to lower your standards for a guy who's good? Because do you care about loyalty? Are you?
I am.
You do?
Yeah, I.
You only want him to fuck you only?
What?
The guy that your dream guy. You only sexually exclusive to you only. Only you.
I mean, until I feel like when it comes to like threesomes, like I feel like once we have the actual understanding that it's just for pleasure and not to continue playing with, then I wouldn't exactly be so territorial over my man. I wouldn't exactly be so territorial like, this is my dick, bitch, I'm finna fuck you.
But what if
up. Like,
also he wants to step out by himself?
that's a problem. Because it's just like, why do you need extra satisfaction outside of me and could possibly be with someone else? And I'm already being open to you. I feel like that right there, you're overindulging.
Well,
and that's
the thing is, the reason why he's with you is not because of the sex. It's way more than the sex. And that's why guys...
But that's the thing, too. Men don't understand. When a woman sees that you overindulge, that's a turnoff.
I mean, overindulge is one thing. Well, you're saying overindulge as in, like, just start fucking girls by itself.
Yeah. You're doing too much.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I think that threesomes...
you gonna eat everything you see?
Threesomes for a lot of people, especially a lot of women, can be problematic. Some girls don't like that shit. Mm-hmm. Some girls be like, you know, I can see you. I don't want to see you fucking another girl.
Like, and honestly, like, when it comes to a point where it's like you're pressuring me on a threesome, that's a problem. Because it has to be to a point it's like we both on that freaky shit. Like, that's it. But if I'm not comfortable with it yet and you can't be patient, it also makes it seem like you getting tired of me. You know what I'm saying? And then that will create tension. So now I'm finna start wandering my eyes somewhere else.
Well, you want to know the truth? Because I'm going to help you out right now. Mm-hmm. He's not getting tired of you.
Now you finna help me.
I'm going to help you out. Because a lot of women be thinking that shit like, you know, is this pussy not enough? I thought this pussy golden pussy.
But, you know, I know situations where it's just like, it's fucked up. And as much as you give and give, you submit to your man.
The thing is...
It's not going well. It's not.
It sounds bad to say, but the thing is, like you're not going to sexually satisfy your man by yourself. By yourself, only you.
You should be able to.
Should be able to.
I am a traditional person. I also go back into...
Even traditionally, that happens.
Morally, no.
Traditionally, the women don't say anything. Just like, all right, whatever, I'm acting like I ain't see it type shit.
No, but it's an aspect of true. When I say tradition, it's an aspect of you're respecting me in my face enough to be like, you know what? Even if you finna fuck outside our relationship, you gonna do it outside the relationship, and I'm not gonna find out. And yes, we might not be able to handle the truth, but it comes to a point because you respect me enough not to do that bullshit.
Well,
and you respect me enough to present the situation. I want a threesome.
And I'm glad that you said that.
I want to see that. I want to see us fucking another female. I want to see us doing this together. That's a completely different conversation situation.
Like, that's why, like I say,
but when
guys
a motherfucker wants to do shit outside, you're overindulging, and that also is gonna that causes tension. And overindulging is important because it's like that's being selfish.
I mean,
that's showing me now you probably got a fucking sex addiction, and that's gonna be weird to me.
Well, unfortunately, it's just male's nature is variety. No, women's nature is quantity.
No,
I mean quality. Quality and men are quantity.
Look, I'm gonna be real. I've had a lot of orgasms, okay, and by different men, and because of variety. Every motherfucker can't do the same thing, and until I find me a man that can actually show me you respect me enough to not be doing goofy shit in my face, I won't overindulge.
But the thing is, if that man could give you an orgasm, why should he only be giving you the orgasm and not other women orgasms?
I'm not saying you can't, but if you're presenting to me in a situation that we are going together, it's a problem. Again, it goes back to that conversation. This is why I'm single, because I'm quick with the conversation. I have shit to do.
You're like, all right, nigga, I know you like me, but I need to figure out some things. Do you gonna do this? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this?
I'm not asking you a lot of questions. I'm also putting shit on the table like, look.
Right.
This is what I see we doing. Is we gonna keep doing this? type shit.
Okay.
But if you starting to talk my ear off about we finna do this, we finna do that, now I'm expecting. And I don't expect you to overindulge with the situation. I don't expect you to manipulate me. I don't expect you to take advantage of the situation. Now it's up.
That whole...
And it's not for a tick for tat shit. It's I'm going to stop fucking with you and I'm going to go fuck with somebody new.
Right. I mean, you can fuck with somebody new, but all that's going to unfortunately do is you lose a guy who was willing to be honest with you and get with another guy who's going to probably do the same thing.
No, but half the time they're not honest until they get caught up.
Okay, I get that. But I say like that's why I just say.
I still got cool ties with because he quick to tell me everything in my face.
That's why I always. That's why I say to be honest. Cool. I told guys to be honest, but the thing is, a lot of guys can't risk that.
And that's the problem. That's the problem.
But that's the problem. Like guys aren't feeling comfortable telling the girl that they may be with the truth, and that's the problem. Like.
That is the problem.
But like, it's not gonna change unless
the woman that you see yourself fucking with and you can't be honest with her. That's a problem because what if some other shit's going on? You need to be honest with her and she gonna pussy out. Let's be for real, like.
But look.
This is
okay,
adulting is serious. This is not no kid shit. Like we're talking about
that's
adult
why I
relationships.
say. That's why I say a lot of women.
Come on.
I say women who understands that male nature, understands what men do, and just know to turn a blind eye and not just think, oh my God, you're indulging, but it's thinking like, okay, you know, I understand that you love me for different reasons. Because let me ask you this question before I get to this video. Mm-hmm. Do you think men and women are the same?
No, hell no. We're
right.
Not the same.
So is it fair that we look and view the world different?
Yes.
So the thing is, you may think that he's overindulging and doing all this shit. What he's really doing is just completing his male nature. Men, that's the reason why we can bring 1 million babies to term a year. Y'all can only bring one. Y'all are only meant for one person. Mm-hmm. Men are meant for multiple women. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, not only are guys suppressing their nature when they get in relationships, which I think is fucking weird when I think about it nowadays, women don't. Women can still be hypergamous. Women still want the best guy. Women still want you to be on your P's and Q's throughout the whole relationship. But guys have not only they have to settle, because when most guys get in a relationship, they're all honestly settling because they don't win in marriage at all for no reason. Mm-hmm. They have to suppress their one nature that they only benefit from when it comes to sexism. Because women get talked about when it comes to sex, like, you know, when they propose, but bashed. Men don't.
Right.
And nowadays, people are trying to say, oh, guys, don't fucking step out. Don't do this shit. Don't have sex. Da-da-da. Be a woman down there. Mm-hmm.
Well, then that goes back to us, but you need to find someone that's in that same mentality as you.
Yeah, I agree. Look, as I say, guys should just date multiple women until they find a woman who's going to be on their page. Exactly. Don't get into no serious relationship. Just date, have sex, build yourself up until you can demand those things in a relationship and your girl will follow. But let's get into this last video on why a lot of women end up single and why a lot of women, unfortunately, like, can't find a guy who is worth some shit. You feel me? Because of their high standards. Okay. This is a girl named Pearly Thing. She got her own like podcast and shit. She pretty much talks about relationship, dating, same shit that I'm doing. And she talks about why, you know, how it's hard to find this top tier man.
100% of women, what they want in a guy, they list 20% of men, sometimes less. So if you want a guy that's over 6 foot, that's only 15% of guys. Mm-hmm. You want him to be good looking, cut it in half. You want him to make money, cut that in half.
You know, so like think about that. Like you have some pretty reasonable standards, but it probably also plays back into why you keep getting with niggas who you say ain't shit. Mm-hmm. The thing is, women are hypergamous by nature.
I am fully aware that I don't give shit time. That's my problem.
You say you don't give?
I don't give shit time. That's what it is with me. Like I might accept you for how you are and who you are because at the end of the day, you are who you are for a reason. But you also have to be able to take self criticism and be able to step back, be like, you know what, I need to grow. And when I see that you're not able to grow, and half the time a lot of these motherfuckers are not wanting to grow, that's what has me, you know what, let me try somebody else. Let me see what this person talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because my big thing is like I need to be able to know that we are in value of each other to be able to go above and beyond from where we are right now. And we not. Like, that's going to make me just, all right, then you just finna be a part of the roster. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Like, that's for real, though. Like, but then again, it's like, from what shit's been going on, like it gets to a point where it's like I want to just look for a motherfucker for what they got, and it sounds selfish, but it's like that's what
I mean.
It's getting motherfuckers where they need to be at.
The thing is, most women date to. It sounds bad, but like I said, I know women nature. I understand women nature. I accept it. I accept it.
We date for stability.
Yeah.
That's what we date for.
Yes. Security, stability. The thing is, women, like I said, women search for different things in a relationship than men. Men, it may sound bad, but they want a woman that they know that not everybody else is gonna fuck. Is gonna be out at the house, making sure everything at the home is prepared, while I continue my mission.
Exactly.
And that's the thing.
Even if that means I'm out with a different bitch.
Sure.
So yes, it's a big ass.
Well,
it's a
but
broad.
the thing is, like,
this is
that's
a
why,
very broad conversation.
But that's why it goes back to, like, if you don't want a guy that's like doing his shit like me or disrespectful niggas, because like I'll say I'm very much disrespectful. Date an average guy, or even go lower than that.
Yeah, you know, I've had my fair share of the entertainment industry. I had my fair share of a barber. I've had my fair share of, dealers, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, doing their thing. Or entertainment motherfuckers, singing or whatever. But it's just like, they're in that phase of, I got all this shit around me, all this money. And it's just like, I can have anybody I want. Mm-hmm. And when they know they can have anybody they want, it's not going to end well for me. Because it's just like, in my view and what I know, I'm just another person you talking to. So it's like, again, now you just in that other roster as well as I know you are in. That I'm in your roster now. You know what I'm saying? So
I get you. Before we wrap it up, let me drop this gem on you real quick because I'm glad that you said that, because the thing is,
I have gotten nowhere, y'all. I'm still single.
Because you wanna know why I think you're single? Huh? I could probably just tell from.
I'm too honest.
I'm good at reading people.
I think I'm too honest.
You're probably too honest. You probably demasculate niggas when things don't go your way. You probably like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, it's weird. Like.
I am quick.
Are you honest?
I am honest. I am too quick to call you on your bullshit. I'm too quick to let you know I am dealing with this, and I am impatient. Like,
yeah, a lot of women like that's why I say that building with me shit is all cap.
With the person I had a child with, I was dealing with this person for 3 years, giving this shit time. That shit got me nowhere. So that's why now I'm in that big mental. It's like, don't wait. If shit is not going how you're expecting it to go, don't wait for shit. So it's just like, I am quick now. I'm just going to see who's going to really bring that stability to me. Especially now that I have a child, I have a son, I'm going to be that figure to show my son, this is how you're going to be moving in life. This is serious now. I can't play now. I can't play time no more.
That's a fact.
It's different now. I'm a whole mom, y'all.
That's a fact. All right. Then we've been going for 2 hours. Man, I hope you guys are really enjoying the podcast, man. And I really want to appreciate Bellin for coming through. Like, out of all the ladies, we was gonna have 4 ladies coming through, man. I had questions to make this bitch lit. Shout out to Bellin for sliding through, man. Making this a good conversation, good podcast. And I appreciate motherfuckers that was actually commenting. You niggas need to start doing that shit more often. If y'all fucking with the podcast, comment like these niggas that's right there doing. Comment, nigga. Enjoy the fucking thing. Let's all talk.
Tune into the Ghetto Podcast, y'all.
Tune into the fucking Ghetto Podcast, man. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. I had a great time. Thank you.
That's great. I be trying to get females on, bring their friends and shit. I be like, it's not bad. Like, stop thinking it's bad. Like,
shit, y'all,
look at the reviews. Like, I have reviews. Like, but that's good. I'm glad everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all watching this shit, make sure y'all follow the Ghetto Podcast. If y'all watching on Facebook, subscribe, like, comment for the algorithm. Stay tuned because, like I said, this podcast is going to be the #1 podcast in the city, man. I'm finna have this bitch lit. Finna have hella females here, parties, fucking boat parties. Like I said, man, I'm finna get rich as fuck, and then we finna splurge in this bitch, get lit in Chicago, man. Turn this bitch up. If y'all want to teach Chicago up, especially the viewers, ask your female friend who fucking watching to get on this bitch. Like, come on now, don't you want to have fun? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, man. And it's Ty and Bellin, and we heading out. Y'all have a good one, man. That was good. You enjoyed yourself?
I feel like I'm sweating that entire video.
No, you actually were fine. Like, I be getting that feeling too. No, you were fine.